Welcome. You find yourselves in the town tavern. Through the typical calm pierces an unfamiliar voice. It sings news of a nefarious power. A bard to herald a call to all who would answer. Seek out this villainy and destroy it. To succeed is to achieve everlasting glory and riches beyond imagining. To fail is to lose everything. Will you answer the call?
Fuck it.
Welcome. You find yourselves in the town tavern. Through the typical calm pierces an unfamiliar voice. It sings news of a nefarious power. A bard to herald a call to all who would answer. Seek out this villainy and destroy it. To succeed is to achieve everlasting glory and riches beyond imagining. To fail is to lose everything. Will you answer the call?
Fuck it.
Hello, all you convicts and all you bad bitches. Good evening and welcome to Chromatic Chimera, where the story is made up and the XP it don't matter. Welcome back to WovenRealm. We're back after taking last week off. It has been steamy outside, and when it is steamy outside, it is not good for me, nor is it good for the PC, nor is it good for the rest of us. So, welcome back. This is the Escape from Spellcatraz. That's right, you heard it, Spellcatraz. We're using the 13th Age system. It's a fun game. You'll see it in action tonight. AJ, you've got a bit about some fundraiser thingamajigs.
Yes. So we like doing fundraisers here, and some not so fun stuff has been happening in the U.S. If you have not noticed, the Midwest actually has some of the most restrictive abortion policies already in the country, and some Midwestern states have already stopped allowing the procedure, and others are expected to outlaw it soon or severely restrict access. And Illinois is essentially the only Midwestern state to have committed to protecting this right and expects that up to 30,000 people will need to travel to the state to access an abortion. So for this reason, we are donating all our bits and subs this month to the Midwest Access Coalition, or MAC. MAC is a practical abortion fund, and it helps people traveling to, from, and within the Midwest to access safe and legal abortion with the support of travel coordination and costs. Travel coordination and costs, lodging, food, medicine, and emotional support. So you'll be seeing those in the chat. We've got some donation commands, so if you're feeling generous and give us some bits or subs, that will go to Mac this month, or you can skip putting the money in Jeff Bezos' pocket directly and go to their website and donate to them directly.
All right, awesome, thanks. Sorry, I was re-upping my sub, speaking of. Allow me to lead the charge. There it is. Hooray! I earned a subscription badge. Yeah, we have all that fun stuff, all designed by, well, I designed those, so enjoy. Go and earn them.
Thanks so much for the raid, too.
That's what I was going to say. Yes, thank you, Twilight, for the raid. That's what I was trying to get to. I'm sorry, my brain is blue screening a little bit. So, rebooting, hamsters starting up yet again. All right. This is our wonderful cast of adventurers, the Emerald Caravan. Joining me is AJ as Constance. Are we still using Of Eternal Trust, or are we abandoning that title?
Undecided. Constance, okay. Undecided.
Constance, Constance Undecided, the yes. Aasimar Paladin.
Constance, is no object.
Okay. Chris is Soren Silverthorn, the half-elf bard. Sam is Oleander Morgenstern, the spirit-born necromancer. And Nevi as Triss Delmont, the Unholy One commander. I'm Alex. I'm the game master. I'm also known as Puddins. And last time on WovenRealm, oh boy, it's been a bit, but good thing I wrote this like 2 weeks ago. The Emerald Caravan arrived here in Durnhold without any incident. They parked the Damselfly in the local amphitheater, and they quickly decided to sample the local culture of the region, which the Kingdom of Cumbria is perhaps best known for its theater tradition. The locals made much note of Constance's coat, which itself is a Cumbrian royal court jester's coat. They're more so bodyguards as well, and like badass ninjas, not just like jesters. Soren led the crew to Hadris's Temple of Sheris, which is a theater. They premiered with a boudoir show, such as Eternal Thrust and Oriana Orchton Busk and The Thong Turns. Most of the caravan knew exactly what they were getting into. It was clear that this was a Watcher hideout, and Soren met with the owner, Hadris, to obtain some info. He also earned himself a new goon, with Hadris providing the name of a court jester, Cerberus. Asking around the royal palace, awarded the Emerald Caravan with a wonderful meeting with the pleasant Queen Ionia Cavendel, née Moonshadow. She advised the party to leave this Cerberus business alone, and she claimed to deny recognizing Constance's coat, and before bidding everyone adieu, she advised Cerberus was locked away in the mage's prison known as Spellcatraz. It's on an island, of course. And the party has elected to break into Spellcatraz to obtain this information that they seek from this Cerberus guy. Any questions so far, anybody?
No.
Alrighty. So, just a quick note for the players. You have spent some time in Durnholm, away from immediate danger, and you've taken some time to rest. So all your terror points have reset to 0 because I'm feeling extra nice. Last we left the party...
Things were fucked, y'all.
The things were fucked. So the Emerald Caravan is within their lodgings, trying to get whatever rest they can while they sleep on. Or don't, if you're Oleander specifically. There are plans to get into Spellcatraz and free this Cerberus, or at least obtain the information they need. So you're going to meet up the next morning in the common space before heading into the winter chill. Setting out on the street past the University of Durnholm Library to Hadris's, where you will be guaranteed no prying eyes or any eavesdroppers. So Soren, you're able to easily obtain entry into the Watcher-operated theater at this hour just by simply presenting your badass tattoo with the Yeti standing guard letting you in. There's a crew kind of tearing down the set from last night's show, and there's many watchers grabbing a morning drink while exchanging glimpses of each other's loot from last night's haul.
None of our stuff, right?
No.
Double checking.
This is a very comfortable scene to Soren, walking into a bunch of watchers exchanging trophies from the night before.
Yeah, you probably see them. There's like a really nice doohickey one of them has, and they're just like, look what I lifted off of so-and-so.
Well, these should definitely be people who are experts in getting arrested.
I think we're in good hands.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. It seems like they probably do that quite a bit.
Perhaps
Especially
they could
that
teach
guy.
me.
I mean, if it is possible, I would still greatly prefer if we could not get arrested.
Yeah, as easy as it would be, I do have a feeling that my family would be not too keen to learn I'd been arrested again.
So the big fight's embarrassing for your track record.
Yeah, so actually I was maybe steering away from that.
Oh, okay.
We can get arrested another time, Constance.
Okay.
Me and you.
Why are you so excited about this? Hold on a minute. Is it like on
Picking
your
out's
bucket
half
list?
the fun, yeah.
I recently
it's already
learned
checked
about
off.
basket lists.
Oh dear.
I think it is buckets list?
Oh, bucket list.
Yes.
Yeah, baskets are something else entirely, I know you know.
Oh, right.
I didn't understand.
Basket list sounds kind of wrong.
Oh. Oh. And she gets really red at like realizing what basket list would imply.
I forget, did Soren mention the talk about the mirrors, or was that just like
Yeah,
him
if I didn't, then he would, so.
Okay, I just couldn't remember. Alright, well, unless there's anything we need to do in the city first, I would sort of like to at least take a look at this mirror setup, at least the ones on this end. Right, my understanding is they are not sure if we can get there.
They said that it was in the middle of like a river, or a lake, rather, and that they had spread a rumor about it being haunted. So I think that was the problem with getting there, but if it's just a rumor, then I think we can get there, right? Hadris. Hold on.
What's going on, boss? And Hadris kind of leans out from, the kitchen.
Would you be able to show us in the general area of the mirror thing in Spellcatraz?
What do you want to know about that? I'm not going in there. I mean,
yeah, no, you don't, but we're gonna, so.
Oh, so my understanding is in Spellcatraz, it's kind of hidden away in one of the cells tucked away. I believe cell block A. And there's the old trick latch key thing. I'm sure your dad showed you how that thing works. Opens it up from the inside. And you'll figure it out. You're a smart kid. Taps you on the shoulder.
I am. Yeah, could you just point us like towards the mirror area, I guess, or is it kind of?
We need the mirror to You have a mirror on this end, yeah?
Yeah, it's at the island. I thought. It's not
So
here.
the mirror is in the island
Right.
and then in the prison. I understand.
Yeah, so you go that I ain't gonna carry that contraband here, man.
Yeah, last night I'm really fuzzy. Sorry.
You
No, it's all right.
arrested a
I don't
mirror?
need. Look, I just don't need no inquisitors coming around the whole Hadris's place. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you'll be fine. Yeah, I totally understand.
Do you actually have any sort of information otherwise, though, on the prison's, defenses or floor plans, anything like that?
Let's see. Well, apparently, old Mr. P did draw up an interesting floor plan. He was busting in there, so.
Those hair P.
An old friend. One of us. Points at the tattoo he's got. He's the best
Oleander,
in the
another
biz.
watcher. Oh my goodness, what a fun day.
We are
Yeah, my
making so
favorites.
many new friends.
Yes.
Look, my understanding is they got some sort of electronic doohickey in there that kind of creates the suppressive magic field in the prison. Now, Mr. P was telling me if you can find some way to deactivate said device, well, let's just say, good old prison riot on your hands. And that's the way watchers like to do things, right? Right, Soren? Back me up here.
Yeah, I've been in a few.
Okay, well, that is certainly good to know. A anti-magic field is likely to put a damper on any plans I was going to have, after all. So getting that down is actually a pretty good idea if we need to get this person out.
So you're saying Mr. P would know how to do that?
Oh, yeah, he's, look, I'm not at liberty to speak about what he's up to in there. That's between him and the guys upstairs with you. That's something you're gonna have to take up with them.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So he's inside currently.
Yeah, of course, we always got a guy on the inside.
Oh sure, yeah, but All right,
Yeah,
so
we got
we're
another
gonna-
guy at the lighthouse, too. We got this thing set up.
Okay, so we just need to get to the lighthouse. I can possibly fly us there.
Shit, you can fly?
We have a ship.
Sort of.
Well, it's gonna be pretty damn easy then, because usually it's the rocks that are the problem, but...
Good to know. Anything else we should know if I am taking that route? I don't like surprises.
Just, try and not... There's gonna be a lot of boats passing by, and let's just think things are getting a little... with our neighbors in the Maywood region, things are getting a little sticky between them and around the border, so just don't do anything fucky.
As we go to break into an Inquisition prison, yeah, okay, we will be sure to avoid doing anything fucky.
I just mean, don't go, driving into, a Covithian ship or something.
Well, I will certainly do my best.
I would never.
And this prison, it is run by the Inquisition, is my understanding.
Well, co-opted is more the term I would use, but it's kind of a joint effort between the Inquisition and the local royalty government and their mages and whatnot.
I think I am going to need a better disguise.
Good thing you're in a theater.
Yeah. I am just a little bit wary of wandering into a prison full of people who would absolutely be able to, recognize a Morgenstern on sight.
So how many of you are wanted criminals, just for my understanding? Oh, okay, that one, and that one, and...
We're the same, Oleander, you and I. Oh my goodness.
Don't you dare!
Well, since you're not currently wanted in jail, any of that?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Okay, alright, just completely understanding here. Okay, interesting to note, interesting to note.
To be fair, just in the Empire, and they want a lot of people.
No, I mean, I can't judge you. I mean, I'm not sure what the statute of limitations are of, like, eating souls or anything, but, technically you probably could get me
Oh, you
something or
are
not.
so chock full of heresy, then let me tell you.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Hey,
I'm sure.
none of the H word around here, please.
What, I thought it
about-
was supposed to be safe or something. Which one is it? Tell me.
How could a little word hurt you?
No, I just don't. The Inquisition.
No, it is
Oh,
not.
yes.
Yeah, it is not the word. It is people who could hear it. But
Oh, no, I know, but we've already talking about how we've done crimes before. Why is the word going to be different than everything else we just said?
this is my
Heresy's
concern.
Heresy's a different kind of crime here in the Empire. I'm sure the Covithian person would be more than happy to explain this to you. I'm
Yeah,
surprised you
this is-
haven't.
This is why I'm concerned about now the shoddiness of your security.
Oh, now we bring. He just kind of walks
Shoddiness.
away. Now you bring it up.
No, seriously. Are we okay here? Like, Olander's actually kind of like nervous now.
Constance
we're
didn't
fine.
follow half of that conversation.
No.
Oh,
She's just happy to be here.
Oh.
I'm glad she's happy again. That's new.
Well,
Well. It's relative.
you know how it be.
Maybe we should just let her get sent to prison. She was so excited about something.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go raid the costume supplies a little bit, and then I will be ready, I think, to fly us whenever we are. Is
Yeah.
everybody...
Do you have a plan? What exactly are you going to go for?
Oh, I need to see what they have. It needs to work for me, of course.
Oh, of course. Now, I'm very intrigued in what sort of look you're going to put together.
You're welcome to join me if you wish.
It sounds more exciting than hanging around with these lot. And not you two, specifically those little theater kids over there. They're doing like little mouth warming up things. I don't like it. Stop what you're doing. Okay. It's not language.
Tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips.
What are you saying? None of those are words.
It's just a bunch of people playing Zip Zap Zop in the corner.
In the corner.
Constance is like, I understand all of these words individually, but together they make no sense.
Sorry, it's my theater nerd showing.
No, that's what I wanted to do too. I was actually referencing when people just go. I like it being zip zap zop more. Okay.
Is anyone else adopting a disguise for the prison break?
No. I literally have no like fingerprints or documentation. I was a sword.
I'm just a sword, yo.
I'm just gonna cast Disguise Self when I get there. So.
We're just literally
Oh, you're gonna
going
cast a spell in the
Oh,
prison
never
with an
mind.
Yeah.
anti-magic field.
So you can
No,
join
I'm
Oleander
good.
after all.
No, I'm good actually.
It,
It'll give me some street cred around there.
Constance's attempt at like a disguise would probably not be a very good disguise. So
I would encourage her though because she's just been so sad lately. So even if it's just like I'm gonna wear a fake mustache, Tristan's
Yes.
like, good job, Constance. You're doing
Yeah,
great.
nice job.
look, if
That's
she
what I
can
need,
source
though.
a mustache, she'll wear one.
Amazing.
I'm so here. Like like the glasses with the nose
Yes.
and the stash. That's just Constance's disguise.
Yep.
I love it. All right. So whenever you're ready, unless you wanted to do any other sort of, I don't know, shopping or research before you go to the magic lighthouse that'll get you into the magic prison.
Yeah, I don't really know. Oleander asked the questions she had, at least. She's guessing she's not going to be able to find the, any actual blueprints for the prison in, like, the next few hours, so she's not going to waste time doing it.
I just didn't know if anyone, like, while you're at the magical universities,
Yeah.
just, like, buy shit or do any other research you had in mind, or what else do you do in towns?
Right. Let me double check how many potions and stuff I have. I think I'm good, but
We don't have to RP it, but I'm just gonna square away the deal with Hadris and make sure that we're good. But
All right, yeah, you and Hadris are good. You're basically going to be pulling in like his income, or
yeah.
like a good portion of it, and basically he's your goon now. So you've got guys in Ren's Run, and now you've got guys in Durnholm.
need to add to Soren's wiki of all.
Yeah, I was about to make like a goons wiki for like
I'll
Soren,
just put it
like
on his. I'll do it right now.
the silver thorns or whatever.
Royal Thorn, yeah.
The thorns of in the queen's side.
It's
Oh, I
so
already
good.
have one. I'll just update it. Nice. Let's go.
Yeah, don't worry. You'll probably acquire a few more goons before we're done here.
I will update that later.
Oleander's very set on potions for now, at least. So
Okay.
unless anybody else needs anything,
I don't think I have any
good.
more potions.
I know he had
Okay,
like just
okay.
got a bunch before going to the skill bastion, and I don't think we actually used like any of the cool ones we
Don't
got.
think so.
No, I still have my potion of power.
Yeah, I've still got all my like badass things. I think.
Hey, those are still just good to have, though.
Oh, absolutely.
And-
Yeah, I still have my potion of power and a potion of iron skin, which I'm so squishy.
2 mind melt spells a day. I'm in. That's all I
Okay.
need.
All
So,
right.
Oleander's
love that.
raiding the costume department. And
yeah, give me like
then we're good to go.
I don't know. Yeah, give me like a performance, a costuming check.
Yeah,
I don't
can I
even-
use Charmed, I'm sure, because she knows, like, different etiquette things, so she could, like,
Sure.
dress for different occasions and effects.
I was gonna say you can use int if you want, because it'd be like based off of your knowledge and your training in the school of etiquette.
I rolled so bad! Oh, wait, no, actually, never mind. I thought it was a 2, but it's a 9. That's still a 20.
All right, so you're able to throw
I'm
something
awesome.
together that makes you look like a Cumbrian Oleander instead of a Covithian Oleander.
Yeah.
The
she's
wig
got,
is
like, she's, like, tampering down on the glow as much as possible.
it's tough with the glow, but like the wig, it fits. It fits. You can tell it's a wig if you look hard enough, but hopefully no one's gonna be looking at you too hard in a prison. So,
Yeah.
but the rest of the costumes are pretty convincing, like average Cumbrian outfit, which is kind of like, I don't know. It's like the way the people who descended from the Alpenheim Empire would dress. They would be wearing more colorful things than your average Covithian.
Funny how for a stealth mission, she has to dress brighter.
Right.
I love it. It's so good, though.
Amazing.
What color wig did she go with?
Well, she's a blonde usually, so I think she went for just like black hair this time.
Ooh.
Nice.
Short or long?
Let's say short. She's got
Nice.
like a sort of like her hair is like piled under like a sort of. Actually, it's probably really similar to Constance's hair.
Constance is like, we match, and then she looks at her hair and it's red, and she's like, wait. Oh.
Well, the style is still pretty similar. I think it looks better on you.
Oh.
There's a reason I don't have bangs.
Thank you.
Well, is everybody ready?
Oh, yes.
Good to go.
Buckle your seatbelts.
All right. Well,
And as they fly away, Constance starts babbling about, I've actually been thinking about growing it out.
Oh, really? About how long do you want it?
I don't know. But everyone has their hair like this in Eternal Trust.
Oh, really? Well, I think you should do what makes you most comfortable. If you want to have sort of longer hair, you should go for it. Now, it does get in the way sometimes. You're going to have to do something to keep it out of your face when you're fighting.
Well, I can certainly help you come up with some styling suggestions if you wish.
Yay. And Constance will just like babble everybody's ear off about different hairstyles and hair care.
Oh, Oleander's totally into it. She's like giving you tips.
Well, that's fun. Unfortunately, it's a blustery winter day. It's a bit windy out. The flakes are getting whipped up and around. So, Oleander, I'm going to need you to make me a piloting check.
Ooh. Okay.
So if you fail, the ship's going to take damage, and that's just going to just drain finances.
Understandably.
Ooh.
I just got a job.
What main stat would that be? Dex or int or?
So I was gonna say you could use int. I could see an argument being made for strength, dex, int, wisdom. Honestly, anything that's not constitution or charisma, I could see an argument being made.
Okay. 22.
All right, that one's pretty good. I was gonna say, Constance, if you ever need to jump in on your co-piloting role, you always can. You just don't have the bonus because you went for gun shit instead.
Yes, I did.
All right, so yeah, let's do one more piloting check. Just let's see.
Okay. 15. Not as good.
All right,
And
Constance,
I
do you
can
want to?
help, yeah. 16?
All right, I'll say those are both good. Both will be sufficient with the help being high enough to get you to study the course, because your trip to Ghostlight Isle has been a bumpy one. Oleander works her best to maintain a steady course as you cross over the aptly named Sapphire Lake. The damselfly fights against the blustery wind while the engines hum louder than usual. So you eventually, Oleander, you get the course of the ship pretty steadied and all that. So if you have any other conversations you want to have on the way to Ghostlight Isle, or you can continue talking about wonderful hairstyles.
Did I ever tell Soren about that, like, sword that I knew that my other sword told me about?
Did you tell Soren about that?
I don't think so, because I wasn't here last week.
That's why you weren't here for Sex in the City.
I really, that's okay, because Triss is such a bummer. She hates fun.
Friend of a friend, or sword of a sword, if you will.
But I should probably tell Soren about that, because it was like there was a sword that could kill the queen.
Yeah,
Yes.
he might like
does
knowing
not like
that.
her, yeah.
Yeah, I should let him know that.
Yeah, you might want to do that. So you can like just kind of approach Soren at some point if you want.
Oh, you, white-haired one. You, yes, you.
Yes, red-haired one.
So, you know, I'm very good friends with Open Gate here, and we were just having a discussion over other swords that were in existence, and a little bit popped in my mind, and you know, I know that you're not exactly a fan of that queen person, you know, there's some issues between the two of you. How much do you hate her exactly?
Well, I've sworn to murder her about 6 times.
Only
She
6,
killed
okay.
one of the only people I've ever loved. Yeah.
Are you willing to bet your life on a chance of murder?
Yeah. Every day.
Oh, you say that so simply. I mean, it's not an easy thing to lure your life away. I mean, people say they're fine with it until the moment it's about to happen. I've seen people make a similar deal again and again and again, and the moment before, there's always some regrets. Are you truly okay with losing what you have here? Your friends, this life, the people that matter to you?
Yeah, I know we don't know each other well, but kind of my whole deal is trying to die so other people can live a better way, so...
That is a terrible deal. You all have so many issues.
I saw your dream quake, too.
Yeah, alright, I know. So my thing was I had to kill in order to live, so, you know, I'm the exact opposite of you, so I can say both of us have some problems, but at least I spent 30 years trying to deal with it, so I'm letting you know that there's so much out there for you to live for, and I don't know if it's something you should really, truly just throw away.
Maybe I misspoke. I'm not trying to die, but if I have to, then I will.
That's the thing, is I know a way that you might be able to kill that queen, but it would cost your life.
Deal. Sign me up.
You know what? No, because you're just way too eager about it, and I don't feel like you understand the sort of difficulties that involve that. Take some time, consider it, think it over, let me know that you understand what you're saying and that you understand the loss you're willing to make, and then we'll have another conversation.
Soren, have we not all died enough?
Not since I'm willing to die one more time. Before you go, I'm glad that you're giving me time to think it over, but is it no different for me to have to kill someone to survive than it was for you? Just think on it.
I never killed myself to survive.
Right.
And, I'm not really doing that anymore. I'm a much better person than I was before because, I'm a person now. So all I'm trying to say is that while I admire your commitment, I really think you should take some time before we go over it further. And I'm not saying I won't tell you what I know. I'm just saying I want to know that you really understand because I've made this deal before. I made it with so many like you, so many who are desperate, so many who are willing to throw their life away. And in the end, I've seen all of them regret it, so I truly just wish you not to have that moment of fear and regret and panic.
Appreciate your goodwill. I just hope that the time I'm spending now doesn't end up hurting someone I care about. And that will be true regret.
I see. Well, we'll talk about it a bit later. You have time to come up with convincing arguments on why I should give you more information. And I have time to watch and see if you truly know exactly what you're getting into.
Right. That's fair.
So haircut tips, we were discussing them, yes?
Oh, no, I believe we were discussing not haircutting tips.
Oh, right, not haircutting tips. Yes. I mean, ideally you'll...
hair care are different.
Oh, yes, no, that is true. I do find that hair tends to dry out rather fast.
Oh, I can totally give you some conditioner that I make to do to help with that. There are oils and stuff that you can just sort of leave in, and it makes a world of difference.
Oh, you make it yourself?
Oh yeah, it is so much better than what you can get.
Oh yes, no, I love learning new things. Okay, yeah, no, give me that already done.
Maybe after I park, I'm like trying to fly through this like gale.
Oh, that is true. I am distracting you.
Constance is like, oh right, I'm supposed to be helping. Back to focusing on co-piloting, I suppose.
So, rocky islands below signal the upcoming Ghostlight Isle, with the foreboding Spellcatraz arcane prison looming on the horizon atop a treacherous island. Wave-battered stones lay jagged at the feet of the islands, with steep drops into the frigid waters from centuries of these deep drops created from centuries of the waves chipping at the stone. After exiting the Damselfly and parking, which is smoothly done, you ascend the winding walkway to the foot of the lighthouse. And from behind the door, you hear a rattling. And the door opens, and you're greeted by a skeleton wearing a top hat adorned with feathers. His neck is hidden beneath a white fabric ruffle, and the rickety bone butler beckons you inside before speaking. And he kind of just is like gesturing for you to come in, as you are just greeted with the ghastly sight of this well-dressed skeletal dude with a fine mustache and only one eye, and his eye kind of resembles like a watcher eye, and that's kind of like his version of the tattoo, I suppose, and it's just in the socket, one of those eye sockets of his skull. Well, it's been some time since the Seven Sworn's been through here, boss.
And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with, my friend?
The old Rattlebones at your service. And as he extends his hand, it just like click-clacks. Oleander, this is probably a wonderful sight for you. A nice undead skeleton.
Now that is a watcher name, and I will shake his hand.
A pleasure to meet you. So, the lore on old Rattlebones, Soren, if you want to do a watcher lore roll here. How well do you know your own organization?
Very
Did Dad
well,
show you the
apparently.
ropes, or are you like me at work just figuring out how the fuck to do things?
Dad definitely showed me the ropes. It's a 25?
All right, so you know that old, Rattlebones is one of the an old Watcher, originally summoned by the Watcher known as Ivana Grimtoon as her personal bodyguard and assistant. And after she passed at the blades of Claymore, Rattlebones was still bound to the Watchers and continued to serve them. It was Tawn Tenderlove, at the behest of Moses II, who broke the spiritual chains that bound old Rattlebones to the material world. So, Soren, you would remember your dad telling you this story a bit. And Rattlebones felt like he owed Dad a debt, both spiritually and financially speaking, of course. He's a bit of a gambler, and he's decided that, he doesn't want to retire until, first of all, Tawn kicks the bucket and pulling off one last job, of course.
You know, Rattlebones, it's hard to tell when my dad is pulling the wool over my eyes with his stories, but this one seems to be true.
Oh, yeah, your dad, good fucker. Let me tell you, he's a great guy. Tawn Tenderlove. You know, you kind of look like him, and I like that about you. He pinches your cheek with his bony fingers.
Your
Well, thank
dad's
you.
name is Tawn Tenderlove?
Yes, it's like a whole you choose your own name. It's like a...
Tris, I think
I'll
Tris
explain
met
it later.
him.
Did
You
I?
lifted your sword originally
Yeah.
from him.
Yeah.
He's the
Let
guy
him
who Lorian
in.
owed like all their money to.
You think I remember the
It's my
name
dad.
and face of every little meaningless person, especially back then when they were all worms to me.
Totally valid.
Very true.
Valid.
Very true.
That name, though, I feel like that would stick in your brain for 30 years.
Yeah, no, there's like a little bit of hint of recollection. Oh god, I met your father. Okay.
Oh god.
Why does that name sound so familiar?
Lorian, what? How does she get into these situations? I really should catch up with her at some point.
Do miss
Oh, you know Tawn's. Oh man, that was so funny when Tawn owed Lorian all that fucking dough. That was so funny. Soren, you busting out of the endless
Yeah.
tunnels was. They had us in the first half, I've got to say, but you pulled through in the end.
I think my dad is still holding that against me. I think he would have wished I was dead, actually, so he didn't owe Lorian that much money.
Damn, that's brutal, son.
It is.
So what brings a seven sworn to the old Ghostlight Isle anyway? He's kind of leading you up the lighthouse, you know, getting you like a stove and a drink like whiskey in your hand as you're
Nice.
coming in.
Oh, my friend, we are hoping that you could do us a solid. We are looking to get into Spellcatraz, and we heard that you are the right guy to show us the path.
So, solid, you say? Well, he hits his arm. Bone solid. I can do you one better. You want to get into Spellcatraz? Well, I suppose it might work.
I've went on worse hunches.
Look, I don't know how these old Alfenheim mirrors work, man, but look, it's some of the best shit you can steal. I mean, get your hands on in this neck of
There you go.
the Maywicked. I just don't know why you'd want to go in to Spellcatraz. We just haven't tested the other way, and I'm sure you can understand why.
We are looking for a good friend of mine. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm lying to you. We're looking for someone named Cerberus. We've never met him.
Cerberus, He ain't no watch I've ever heard of. But, Hadris, I know, had him around the temple a few times. Tiefling Jester, Ashen Gray. But the thing about him, he's got these, like, yellowish eyes, ambers, yo. Wild. That's how you're gonna find him in there. I don't know how else the fuck... He's in there? Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know much about him either. We've never met, but he has some information that we need. So that's where we're headed.
I mean, I guess there's worse places you could go. I mean, you could be trying to crawl up the queen's ass, and, I mean, that sounds like a terrible time.
That's the real endless tunnel.
Ain't that the truth,
good.
brother? Oh, it's nice to have...
Look at this mirror or something.
Oh yeah, of course. You gotta like, yeah. Let's go check out the mirror.
Eleanor's just like, oh my god.
He just leans over to Constance. Are necromancers? Is it just me or necromancers always this grumpy?
Oh, I believe she got this grumpy when Faye died.
I died once too. Anyway, here's the mirror, and he pulls off like, the tarp over the mirror, and it's this old, ancient mirror. It resembles. Soren and Constance have seen the one of these kind of before. It resembles the old Alfenheim mirror you saw way back in season 1 when you were in the Severed Hand. Kind of resembles that a little bit. It's gorgeously designed. It has a bunch of like various elven symbols drawn on the side. It's ornately made. The mirror itself is here we go. I actually wrote a description for it. Hey, there is the massive mirror at the top that Hadris had promised where the light would actually be. Its construction is magnificent. Adra crystal binding is placed around the wooden frame of the mirror, with the wood itself appearing to be made of sakura wormwood. The mirror ripples as if it had a liquid surface for a moment, almost beckoning you in. Rattlebones kind of is just like, well, there it is.
Can Oleander take a look and use her magic expertise to see if it seems like we'll be able to get through it without getting, I don't know, spaghettified?
Yeah, give me like an Arcana type check.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Freaking nerd.
Yeah, sure.
Only an 18. Tonight.
Did you stop at the library to grab any books on magic mirrors on the way out of town, is the question.
Well, I didn't think of it before, so I'm not going to backtrack now. Oleander might have, but I didn't, so fuck it.
So, I mean, it's absolutely a magic mirror. It is of Alfenheim construction. You work in an Alfenheim university. Actually, you would actually know. Let's see. Mirrors enchanted with magical properties are as timeless as, the crystal ball, the magic ring, or the wand. As long as magic's been practiced, mages have been utilizing mirrors as both casting components as objects targeted by enchantment spells. Magically empowering mirrors to be conduits that lead into other realms was perfected by the elves of the Alfenheim Empire with the creation of their god mirrors, which is what Soren and Constance had seen in the Severed Hand. Allowed them the brief glimpse, if only briefly, into the holy gardens of Celestine, Elf Heaven. Let's see. What else would they know? There's only a handful of these mirrors known to exist in the present day, and most of them are under close guard, locked away in heavily secured vaults. Oprix actually does boast having one, as does the University of Durnholm, but these claims have not been substantiated due to the illegal nature of portals. The only other thing, you don't get the special information about how they work with the 18. You needed to surpass, you needed like a 19 plus to get the exact science of the mirrors.
Okay, so I can't tell if it'll work two-way.
As Rattlebone said, Alfenheim stuff's the best shit you can get your hands on. It probably should work both ways. It was designed to be used both ways initially. You just don't know the exact science of what does the magic do to get you from point A to point B, what kind of spell and shit does it use. You don't know that part.
Okay.
But you would understand that, yeah, you could probably use this as a two-way thing.
Okay. Okay, well, I can't tell 100%, but I think it will be safe to try.
Before we go in, we should figure out, so the Cerberus fellow, they're not going to just give us information likely. They'll probably want to be broken out of there in exchange.
I mean, I would too.
Yeah, exactly. Are we willing to do that, or are we just going to...
Yeah, I've never really cared about mortal laws.
That's one.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if we need the Cerberus to get Fenris back, then
we
certainly.
will do it to get Fenris back.
Frankly, if it's somebody the Inquisitors have felt necessary to lock up here, it might be beneficial to have somebody out.
Right.
Who's this Fenris guy? Sounds like kind of like a loser.
It's Constance's boyfriend.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know if I would say
Oh, you children.
He gave her a basket.
Oh shit!
It's serious, yeah.
Yeah, that's some serious
she
shit.
She is red as a lobster. She matches her hair right now.
Is it just as bad or worse when we saw the embroidered thing for your old crush in Eternal Trust?
Oh, much worse.
Oh no,
that was my favorite.
Out the window.
Oh, that is done.
What's this? Oh, nothing.
I mean,
just practice frisbees away.
So Constance is just kind of left a puddle, and Rattlebones is just kind of like, look, I test it for you being a skeleton and all, but I don't do portals, man.
No, you're fine. It's illegal. Watchers don't do anything illegal. So
No, my bones get all jittery. I don't like it.
all right. Yeah, you're good. You're doing us a service in general, just showing it to us. Another thing.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else, perhaps, with a matching tattoo to us that is in there that needs, escaping while we're there?
Well, there's a guy in on the inside, but I don't think he needs a hand.
Gotcha.
Look,
All the
if
best
anything,
ones
he'll
never
help
do.
you out if
Yeah,
you get
that's
stuck.
Perfect. All right, cool. I just wanted to check to be a good seven sworn. So
Yeah. And speaking of being a good seven sworn, Rattlebones kind of slinks and does his bones, his ribs do like a little staircase up as he goes up the side. I heard you've been getting up to some crazy shit. Now, I always said I would not retire until I've done the one job that everyone says is the legendary one. And of all of the seven sworn that I have served under, I gotta say you're it, dog. You're my number one horse. Mr. P's got me convinced. You're the dark horse, and
all right. Well, I like this Mr. P. The more I hear about him, the more I like him.
You love him. He's the best in the biz, man.
Yeah, I mean, I am. If you, how do I put this? I am definitely hiring in a sense. So
cool. Yeah, it's just been a little quiet on the island lately. I'm a bit bored,
I think if you're trying to find a hot-headed seven sworn who is willing to do a wild last heist for you, then I think you found the right one.
Cool. And you, hey, you. He points at Oleander. Don't mess with me.
Yeah.
Will die.
You're hired.
He knows you're a necromancer, and it's just like, ugh. He's just kind of like, ugh.
You're not my business. I don't care. Though I am impressed that you're still standing if your original summoner does not seem to be nearby. It's very impressive.
I'm bound to the organization, not my summoner.
Oh, interesting.
It's kind of like the seven sworn. They all say they become the watchers. Soren can take you through the whole thing.
No, I think I understand the theory at least.
Will my dad be mad that you are jumping ship to me?
Hey, your dad's been kind of... Look at the gig he set me up with, man. He's gotten cushy. He's gotten comfy.
He has. He's been spending too many days in the Iris. I agree.
I would say if he spent less time at the Iris, the queen would be dethroned by now, but...
I don't disagree.
There's me rattling my jaw again.
Rattling your bones.
Hey, I like this guy.
Yeah, that was good.
Skeletal arm goes around Soren's neck. I like this guy.
That's two really good jokes since I've been here. We're buds now.
I don't make the rules.
All right, let's go turn into spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Oh.
Does that mean
Joy,
you're
the
volunteering
fun is
to go
done.
first?
Okay, lovely.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. let's just go. I can't deal with too much socialization and people having fun. It makes me uncomfortable.
We are going to get along just great, Triss.
I can't wait to go home.
So, Soren, I will say before you step into the portal, it is at this time that you finally remember and recognize the last time you heard, or at least saw the name Mr. P. When you were in the Iris going over the Ledger of Ledgerman, or Ledgermain, which is just a giant, like, Watcher record book. On when everyone was making wagers if Soren Silverthorn would make it out of the Endless Tunnel, there's a few names that were for you, and the one who put the most money down was Mr. P.
Fuck yeah, my man. Just like Mr. P, Lorian, like some random dude, and then like 1,000 no's.
Yeah, so it's like Lorian and Mr. P were like the top bidders for Soren getting out.
The OG Soren fan club.
There's just 3 of you.
Lorian and Mr. P would get along.
Absolutely. It's by the sound of it.
Alright,
All right.
Rattlebones, I will send somebody to relieve you of this place, and then you head home and we'll do something from there.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, you point me. You look. You say sick 'em, and I'm sicking 'em.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I love this guy.
Soren has Oleander's not the only one with skeleton minions now.
Oh my god.
Yo, wait, do that. Stick Isidore on guard duty instead. Sam, I love the idea.
It's a very probable thing.
Oh, amazing.
She'll be so happy she didn't kill them. Who needs
It's
to
a
kill
solution that
you
works
when I
for
could
us.
just, yeah.
I mean, look, that would be a good gift for Oleander.
So, yeah,
That's true.
right?
Instead of, her dad.
Her dad. Well, I thought it was nice. I like my dad.
All right, so are you going to step into the portal?
Yeah, I'll go first. It's my fault, so.
All right, so as each of you step into the portal one after another, you watch Soren go in, and the mirror just ripples after he steps in, as if like water was disturbed. And when it grows calm, the next person can walk in.
I'll go next.
Constance steps into the mirror, disappearing as if stepping into liquid, I guess metal or glass, but not like hot glass.
Then Oleander will follow.
You can't
All
tell
right.
me about my attraction to glass.
She is living Ida on the ship, just for the record.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just rocking her cane for stealth mission.
All right, and then Triss, you'll follow up in the last.
Yeah, I do one like quick glance of the place, make sure that everything's on the up and up, as it can be with a Watchers or criminal organization or something. I don't know what's going on half the time, and then I go through.
The surface of the mirror clings to you like a quicksilver as you pass into it. The world becoming distorted and disappearing as you step onto a platform of strange violet light in a void. And that is where we will go to break.
Ooh. Alright, see y'all in about 5-10 minutes.
Sweet.
Welcome. You find yourselves in the town tavern. Through the typical calm pierces an unfamiliar voice. It sings news of a nefarious power. A bard to herald a call to all who would answer. Seek out this villainy and destroy it. To succeed is to achieve everlasting glory and riches beyond imagining. To fail is to lose everything. Will you answer the call?
Fuck it.
Welcome. You find yourselves in the town tavern. Through the typical calm pierces an unfamiliar voice. It sings news of a nefarious power. A bard to herald a call to all who would answer. Seek out this villainy and destroy it. To succeed is to achieve everlasting glory and riches beyond imagining. To fail is to lose everything. Will you answer the call?
Fuck it.
Welcome. You find yourselves in the town tavern. Through the typical calm pierces an unfamiliar voice. It sings news of a nefarious power. A bard to herald a call to all who would answer. Seek out this villainy and destroy it. To succeed is to achieve everlasting glory and riches beyond imagining. To fail is to lose everything. Will you answer the call?
Fuck it.
Hello, we're back.
Hello. Oh, right back there, so I'm having fun. Welcome back to WovenRealm. We're doing cool things. Let me type the command into chat, because we're raising monies.
You're raising monies.
Because we do that fundraiser thing. So for the month of July, all subs and bits will be donated to the Midwest Access Coalition, a Chicago-based nonprofit providing aid and resources for people in need of abortion access in the Midwest. You can also donate and find resources through the link. So moving forth. So you are on this beam of violet light, and the walkway extends before you, meeting in the center of arcing light. A bridge from another mirror extends across, meeting at the circle of crackling light. Floating glyphs around the center glowing neon as they spin like rings around you. Ripping through the void in psionic lightning is a strange shade of bright neon light, its outlines of light somehow fizzling like static. It has a vaguely humanoid shape as it floats down towards you, its featureless gaze causing your clairvoyant minds to grow dizzy for a second as they connect with this void creature. It taps into your mind, speaking like a strange electric chorus of ghostly echoes. Only I had my pedal chain set up to be free from this unrealm. The vessel. Yes. Clairvoyant. Perfect. One of you will do. Roll for initiative, please.
I want my dad.
Just go back through the mirror, everybody.
God damn it.
I'm gonna tell my dad.
19.
That's a 1.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Why is my
woof.
initiative so high?
Okay, I'm changing dice.
16.
Well, it's done me no
what-
favors today.
I think. No, I don't want the number 16 to have a turn order.
16, you're on deck.
This encounter brought to you by the number 16.
New counting system. Constance Oleander 16 Triss.
Chris comes back with a new character, 16.
16.
It's
the
based
most-
off of 11 from Strange.
Now, you know what? I'm gonna have to make a character named 16 now.
All right, let's see when the mirror
Please do.
entity is going. Oh, fuck.
I need it.
Ooh, oh, shit. All right, 20.
First name 16, last name Candles. Boom.
Get out.
All right, so the mirror entity gets to go first. What does this thing do now? All right, so the mirror entity, as it begins to kind of move towards you, like almost like a shade, it begins shifting its shape, contorting until it takes on the shape of you to that layer. Now I need to jump to that layer. We're having some fun tonight.
What is happening?
Layers? Are we
Get
fighting
you
an
on
ogre?
that layer.
Are we fighting an
As
ogre?
the
Ogre.
Are we fighting Shrek?
no, as
Okay.
the
No.
mirror creature takes on a neon-y, corrupted static Constance form and charges at you.
Oh no.
And Constance, I'm gonna use one of your smites against you.
Oh no.
So I'm stealing your use of your smite.
Oh, okay.
So the entities. Oh, I need your defense stats, Constance.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. 21, 15, 15.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I got wimpy stats.
All right, Constance. Let me ask you this: Does a 17 hit?
In AC?
Yeah.
No.
All right. Wait, I have that stat right in front of me.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hold
say.
up. It's just habit to ask.
It's one
So
of those
the
days.
swipes out with like this sizzling corruption of your staff, and you're able to kind of duck under it as like this crackling smite misses you overhead. Oh, that's the other thing. The mirror entity gets 2 additional turns. So it's going to.
I think you just made that up.
I'm
No,
gonna be a rules lawyer for a second and just say, and this is against myself, smite steal half damage on a miss.
Okay. So okay. I mean that's because you're okay. I will figure it out real quick. What do you roll for damage, by the way?
Let me tell ya. Let's see. That's 4d10
Okay.
plus the d12
Nice.
for the smite.
How many d12s?
1.
Okay.
Figured we should make it interesting,
15
right?
points of damage is what you would take as half of 30.
Nice.
As
All right.
yeah, so this creature also just used your smite up. So, Constance, as this creature shifts into your form, you can feel like some weird shit happening in your mind. It feels like you're getting like an electric shock to the brain a bit.
Oh, yay.
This creature's got a lot of mechanics going on. Whoever is being copied by the mirror entity is hampered and weakened. All right, I will let that first attack go. But remember, being weakened is a -4 to I think all your defense. It's to your defenses and yeah, that's it. Never mind. All right, cool. The mirror entity is also gaining an additional turn after Oleander, after rolling a 1. And then we'll gain one a turn but after Triss. All right, and with that, Constance, it's your turn now.
I didn't like that. So, firstly, I'm going to activate my Halo to get a bonus 2 to all my defenses.
Unfortunately, the hampered condition.
What?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up in the wiki here. Hampered, you can only make basic attacks and move normally on your turn because you are being psionically interfered with.
Boo! Okay, then I guess so can I even smite it?
You can only make basic attacks.
Alright, fine. I will
Look, they made the rules, not me. That's on them.
Yeah, but you... I thought you said... Okay, let's make a basic frickin' attack against this... Against myself, I guess.
Your copy. Oh, just to add to the trauma of after just watching you attack the party. Yep. Oh, it's attack and you have a -4 to your attack and defenses for being weakened as well.
Yay. Actually, you know what? She might actually kind of go hard at herself because of that.
Okay.
Oh.
8.
8 will not hit. So you go to hit, and the mirror entity strikes back your staff. Don't forget, you're going to charge up with that miss then.
Well, you can try that again if you want to.
It still charges up from the miss, though, because you still missed an attack.
Yeah.
4.
But, okay.
All right, so, but don't forget your charges stack with your staffy.
Yeah.
So you go to, Constance, you're almost going a little too hard than what you're used to, where before I imagine you were more of a precise striker. This is more like berserking, where you're just kind of like, and you're just swinging really hard and not really trying to hit. Mm-hmm. It's like when you're swinging for the fences in baseball, and you just have no accuracy because you're just trying to hit so hard. That's what's going on with Constance here, and it's very visible to the rest of the party for that. Soren, your turn.
You say I can still cast stuff here?
Yeah, you're good here.
Okay, I'm going to use my standard action to cast Story of Thunder.
Ooh, what does that do?
Well, let me tell you. It's gonna... Basically, Soren starts telling a story about, like, the eye of a hurricane, basically, and, like, the storm clouds kind of rolling in this, like, weird dimension, and they're, like, all, like, weird looking because of the mirror dimension, and basically I get to make an attack once a turn that does a buttload of damage.
Sweet.
But I didn't roll too well. That's 18 versus physical defense.
That's gonna hit the physical defense.
Sick. Oh, I need d6s. 1 sec. Sorry.
No, you're good. So, yeah, like I said, you're taking... Yeah, so let's pray next time we leave it, it's on Oleander's stats.
Listen.
Shit. 5d6 plus my charisma mod.
Damn.
I rolled really bad. 8, 11, 16 plus 5 is 21 points of thunder damage.
Thunder.
And then I have to roll to sustain it every turn. And I do so with a nat 20. So
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so for your thunder thing, I'm gonna use an alternative colored of my vulnerability thing, so it's gonna be orange like the Gatorade instead.
Oh my god.
Sick.
Zap.
I
All
drank
right.
some Gatorade
Like
in the back.
Gatorade.
So yeah, Soren, you're flipping through your book, telling this amazing story about this hurricane. Perhaps the name of King Oberyn comes up in this story, since he's been the subject of a lot in your book. Thanks, Azara.
Thanks.
So with that, Triss, it is your turn.
Yes. Wow. Can I how do I don't, we're stuck in a line and I don't think I can
Here,
move forward.
we'll get more into a better formation here. Let's get in the center of the map.
Okay. Then I would
This is
like
a little
to...
less about positioning and just more about hey, I'm
Okay.
stealing your abilities, and that sucks.
No, that's fair. I didn't want to I'm gonna hit it and then I hit Constance in the back though.
Nah, you're good. I'll let you get up right next to it too if you want.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna go use the sword and Shamaki a little bit. Just let's go do that. And I click that button because that is a basic attack. And I'm not actually that great at hitting, so we'll see. 25.
That'll hit.
Cool. Oh right, and then I have to roll for it. What do I roll again? I'm so sorry.
For your damage?
Yes.
With open gate. Hold on. I gotta jump to that page on... Alright. I'm so glad I have all my notes in the nice wiki. Thanks. Thanks, Bob. You're the best. So you're gonna roll your usual d6 as you would for the sword, but you're also going to... did you roll a nat 18? Because
I did.
Yeah, that's a crit, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's actually a crit. So you're gonna roll your 4d6 plus your modifier, and then double it.
So 8d6?
Yeah. Oh, also double the damage you deal to the creature because you're using stellar damage. This creature, being existent from the void, is weak to star magic because religious shit in the setting.
Okay, yes. Wait,
basically quadruple whatever damage you deal.
Got it. Alright, so /R 8d6, 22, so 22 plus 22, which is...
22 plus 22 would be 44, plus 22 would be 66. Alright, so so Triss just kind of runs forward and does that cool-ass samurai thing where just strikes out with this, and when you pull out open gate in the void, it's like this just streak of black light that just... and even makes the force nemesis sound as you cut through this entity of the void. Seems like open gate was kind of almost made for this shit. So yeah, you deal 66 damage to the mirror entity.
That's terrifying.
And it kind of glitches for a second as the blade goes through it, it's almost like that cyberspace bullshit that you saw in the early 1000 cartoon stuff. All right, with that, the mirror entity is up. Triss, we are not thrilled about...
Oh, yeah.
We are not thrilled about what just happened to us here, us mirror entity creatures.
I understand that.
Takes on it's going to steal your shape, so Constance, your stats are going to go back to... You're good now. But Triss, you're not. So minus 4 to your defenses into consideration, as also you are being attacked by essentially a clone of Open Gate as this happens.
Oh boy.
So, okay, not a nat 18, so we're good there.
That's great.
23?
Yes, to both.
All right, so 23 is gonna hit. All right.
Also, roll your command points, but you have no one to command, so good luck with that.
Yeah. More I wanted to steal your weapon, I suppose.
That's fair.
Pretty low damage here, only dealing 13 compared to your 66 just previously. It seems perhaps you're not as much affected by the stellar clone, a non-stellar clone of the sword that just kind of lashes out and hits you in a counter strike. And with that, we go to the next turn. Oleander, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to Death's Gauntlet mirror Triss.
All right.
It's gonna be 17 versus PD.
17.
Yeah, versus PD.
I think that hits. Let me check. I got a lot of tabs open. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Gonna be 14 ongoing negative damage.
All right, cool. So, this kind of like voidish skeletal hand grips around the throat of this creature that is mimicking your friend. It is its turn now. And, let's see. It's going to use Death's Shadow. So you can't use that now, this encounter, Triss. It's stealing your ability.
Which one? Oh, okay, the sword. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to teleport and attack 3 times. So first we're going to attack Triss, who is hampered and weakened.
Yep.
20, not like nat 20 either. Just
That
a regular.
hits. Yep.
That'll hit? Okay. $13 points of damage with the first one to you, Triss. Now we're going to attack. Going to attack Soren. Soren, that is going to be a 17 to hit versus AC.
Yep.
All right. 14 points of damage to you, Soren. And then finally, it's going to teleport behind Oleander for a 21 to hit.
Yeah. That hits me like twice.
Oh.
9 points of damage, rolling pretty low, despite using Triss's abilities. And then it gets its other turn as we go to the top of the order and watch that escalation die shift up to 1. And it's going to change its form. Oleander, give me a fun spell that you've got on deck. What do you got on deck? What are we going to use?
I mean, not necessarily for this encounter, but spells I have prepped for today include Summon Undead, Petrify, and Wave of Decay.
Fuck it, I'm petrifying Triss here. All right, tell me what do I need to roll here, Sam?
Oh shit, I don't even actually have that one up. Hang on, let me pull it up.
No, you're good. Was that one of my custom ones? Because then I can pull
that's
that
the
shit
one
up.
I got from What's Her Face.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay, I got that. Don't worry, I got them stats.
Okay, I mean,
I just wanted to make
from
sure.
me anyway, just in case. But
Yeah, I'm stealing your shit. Don't mind me.
saved it.
Don't mind me.
I think it should be pinned in our convo too.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it pulled up right now.
Okay.
And Mirror Entity is going to cast this as a 7th level spell.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
So let's see. 18, 6.
Sorry.
It's okay.
24 versus MD, Triss.
Yeah, no, that 100% hits.
All right, you are going to be stuck, and you're also going to take 2d10 ongoing points of damage.
Oh no. Okay.
So much.
Don't love this for us.
Nope.
14 plus 2, 16 points of ongoing damage.
Okay.
Triss.
That's great. That's great. I'm still up.
Wait, how
but
much damage?
barely.
How much damage did you take?
It's 14 ongoing damage, so at the end of your
God.
turn, you will take that.
Cool.
Sorry.
Cool.
Woof.
I'm at like. No, it's fine.
Are you almost down?
Yeah, I'm at like 12 points now.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take half of those, half of that attack for you, half of that damage.
So you're going to take 7.
Yeah.
All right. All right, and you are stuck. That's right. So you are stuck. All right. Let's see here. Constance, it's your turn.
Yeah.
It is in Oleander form, so now is the prime time to get up in there.
Oh, but Constance doesn't want to hurt Oleander.
But it's so easy.
But she just did that. No. Constance is gonna go. Who's like the roughest shape right now? Is
Probably
it?
Triss.
Okay. Constance is gonna go lay hands on Triss.
Okay.
So he'll use a recovery, but don't spend it.
Okie dokie.
Shit. Okay, so wait, Triss isn't hampered. Oleander, you're the one who's hampered and weakened. Now that's right. I was like,
Okay.
something wasn't making sense. I figured it out.
And then I'm gonna activate my Halo.
Halo. Okay.
Halo. And God, I don't know if Constance can hit. I don't know if she can hit an Oleander lookalike. I just don't know. I don't think so. We're gonna.
All right.
We're gonna hesitate this turn.
Great. I like it. Soren, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit only.
Soren has no problem.
Look, however, Constance does not have any qualms about donating her smite to Soren. So take a smite.
Ah, yeah.
Does it work on spells? Because he's casting a spell.
Yeah, it does. It's
Yeah.
just,
Cool.
So add +4 to your attack, and then if you
Cool.
hit plus a D12.
Oh yeah, I definitely like 25 to hit,
Nice.
and then a
shit.
D12 for
Yeah.
my spell.
Mm.
I rolled a 12.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck.
8.
Y'all are just like
11,
steamrolling this thing right now.
plus 5.
It's easy when it's got Oleander stats.
33 more thunder damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Soren getting a lot of anger at right now.
Boom!
Yeah,
So wait, so whenever now that also I think procs my Minerva Awakened
sure does.
because a smite attack
yeah.
hit. So
Sure does.
Triss take an extra 12 points healing.
Thank
Nice.
you.
So, Soren, as you
Game
you're
is
reading your
sick.
story, the words lift off the page and kind of turn into bolts of lightning that just streak angrily, Palpatine style, towards right over Oleander's head. Oleander, for a hot second, you weren't sure what was gonna. If you weren't sure if Soren was gonna be doing you in here, perhaps. Soren, anything else on your turn?
No, since I was gonna heal, but I cast a spell, so I can't because my heal is special. So,
Oof.
that's it.
Triss, you're stuck. You can't move, so you're not
I
gonna be
turn
able to.
into a sword though.
You sure can.
Yeah. Swords don't really have to move, so.
So yeah, Triss, you take on. Did I think I have to still put this in here. Oh.
I can't. I don't know where that is. I lost it somehow.
No, you're good. It's tucked away in my notes in another
Okay,
app. I
okay.
never got it added to my list of. I gotta update my notes. Don't worry about it. All right, Red Sword Familiar Form. All right, so you gain some new abilities and stuff.
Yes. Also, that can be paralyzed and still useful because swords don't have to move.
As a result of psionic, okay, so Triss is able to take on one's form as the Red Sword. You take on the form of a blade known as the Red Sword. In this form, you're also an item. That is a weapon. Only creatures you allow may wield you. Attempting to otherwise by a creature, you'll turn back into your regular form. You retain all your hit point stats while wielded by an ally. The ally takes half the damage and you take the other half. So it's kind of like Constance's thing, but permanently while they're wielding you. You still have a turn and retain the use of your commander abilities. You may return to your regular form. So you also gain a few extra abilities, including Get Good Mortal, which is your wielder gains a +4 bonus to their next attack. What are you waiting for? Which is basically, hey, wielder, attack. Let me do the thinking, where you provide your wielder with a defense bonus until your next turn.
Great. Who wants to have a sword currently? Does anyone feel like attacking with the sword?
I mean, Constance is right there, so
That's
right.
true. But you also said you will not hurt Oleander's form.
that's true.
So-
This is also true. Or God, I don't know. I don't know if she can.
If I yell at you, will it
I
help
will
you do it?
harm Oleander.
Yeah,
Allow
I was like,
me.
but what if like the red sword is like Constance? What are you waiting for? Attack.
It's true. Like maybe
Yeah.
maybe she just needs the extra push.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell and just be like, that is not Oleander, please, just attack the thing.
I just imagine,
yeah, it's fine.
I just imagine the sword, like, a sword form Triss just, like, pulling Constance almost.
It's like
Go!
it's like the gun in Borderlands 2 that's like, feed me ammo, kill, kill, kill. All right, so Constance, you when wielding Triss is you're not in that heavy martial category.
Okay.
Triss is in that nice light category of weapons for you.
So that's like what, D6?
For a paladin, it might be it depends. Every class is different when it comes to their.
I'll look it up. To
I'm
the
looking it
SRD.
up right now. To the SRD, indeed. That's one of the big bonuses of this system. The whole fucking thing's on an SRD. It's a D6. You're right.
Okay. Ha,
Unless you're two-handing, then it's D8.
I would be two-handing.
All right, so it's D8.
Cool. Means I gotta change some stuff. Here we go. All right. It's not my turn.
Well,
By the way.
you're attacking
No,
though.
You get
I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Triss
you
is
do.
using an ability that tells you can attack. You make an attack. That's what are you waiting for is. It's an ability.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just dumb then.
No, you're
No, you're
fine.
okay.
Okay. Try this again. Roll the dice. 17.
Yeah, that's gonna hit in definitely Oleander form. Sorry, Sam. We pick on Oleander for the low AC.
Listen, she knows it.
And that's 18 damage.
Alrighty, 18 damage. So Constance comes barreling in with the red sword in hand and just makes a mighty cut against Mirror Triss. So it's the mirror entity's turn.
I think I take damage right at the end of the turn because I have ongoing
Yeah,
one.
so you both take 7 points of damage because of the
Okey-dokey.
link with Constance now. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take Soren's form now because we got to be everybody once this fight. That's the fun of it, right?
Soren, my God, he's so beautiful. I could
The
cry.
Sorens just see each other and start making out.
I've stared at this for 5 hours now.
That's how we defeat them. They just stand there looking at each other.
All right, Chris, what's a
Deal.
cool Soren spell that really fucks shit up?
You can use my brain meld spell if you want to.
Yeah, I'll use the brain melting one. That sounds like a great spell.
Cool.
Can't use it the rest of the day.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm going to the prison. +9 versus mental defense on one target.
All right.
Wait, why is that +9? Oh, I guess it is +9 now. I have not been rolling that.
Oh fuck! Well, time to change that. Let's melt Constance's brain.
Cool.
21 versus MD.
Yeah.
All right, how much damage does that deal, Chris?
66 plus 5.
Ooh, doggy.
Oof.
And then until the end of the next turn, the target misses. When the target misses, it takes half that attack's damage. So don't miss, or else you'll die.
Good to know.
Just don't miss.
21 points of damage. So,
We split that, right?
yeah, you two split that.
Okie dokie.
that's not
Brown,
so bad.
I'll take the extra one.
No, I'm okay now. You pulled me back pretty to full when I got hit, so
Okay.
So I can take another hit. I'm good. That'll take me down to like 34, which isn't horrible.
Okay.
So I'm okay.
I'm at 33. I mean,
All right.
So we're at the same.
If you looked at me and tried to rate how I was feeling, I would say I'm a 33 out of 72.
72. Holy.
So, Soren, when
What?
the spell creature steals your brain melting spell, it just looks at you with the featureless face of your version, and a big ass like voidy watcher's eye appears for a second, blinks, and there's a flash of light that just like you start like bleeding out of your ears as like cerebral hemorrhaging begins going down.
It's so
Ugh.
beautiful.
So beautiful. And with that, Oleander, it is your turn. Now it's your turn to hurt Soren.
Now it's my turn.
Revenge.
What's the escalation die at? I don't see it on the thing.
It should be at 1. I don't. Why is it?
I
I'm
see
just
it.
scrolled down. That's why
Ah.
I was zoomed in. But we're still only on the first escalation.
Maybe I
die?
missed it. I probably missed a tick up because I'm just tracking a lot of shit right now. So it's probably
I
at
thought
2.
we were on like the 3rd round, but I might
Oh, we are.
totally be wrong.
It's 2. You're right. I
'Cause it
missed
starts
1.
at 0.
Yeah, that's the
so-
thing. It starts at 0 and that fucks everyone up. It's all good.
Okay. No, I just
But you were
wanted
right.
to
I
make
did miss
sure.
1. I was off by 1 though. You were right about that. I will concede that.
Yeah. No, that's handy to know because I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Wave of Decay, which is the one that just fucking happens.
Sure.
So, till the end of the battle, as a free action at the start of my turns, I can repeat this. Oh, but I rolled low damage. It's only going to be 16 negative energy.
That's all good. I've also been tracking the on each of its turns. I've been tracking the ongoing damage you stuck it with before too. So yeah, I've got that. So this thing's just getting pummeled with weapons and spells right now. It's like that classic, like the fighting the weird doppelganger form that's just shifting between everyone's
Yeah,
forms
I
as
love
it's
it.
fighting everyone. Very Taskmastery, the way Taskmaster was meant to be done. Anything else, Oleander?
I think that's it.
All right, Soren, you got any other cool spells I could yoink?
Not really. You could
All right, I'm just
cast
gonna.
a healing spell on yourself.
Eh.
Most of them are flexible attacks, so if you hit with like a melee, I could tell you what it does.
All right, we'll do that then. It's gonna pull out some voidy daggers and it's gonna attack Constance.
Okay, let me know what you roll.
17.
So natural odd roll would get you a heal equal to your charisma modifier.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take it.
So
I take it the
5.
17 doesn't hit though. Constance?
To hit my AC?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, if
Alright.
it doesn't hit, you don't heal either.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. That's all good. So
Tough
just
luck.
strikes out with the Soren dagger and misses, and then it gains another turn. It's going to shift back into the form of Constance.
Oh, no, wait. No, she'll attack then. That's good.
And I am going to... I'm going to smite. I'm stealing a smite, if you got any left.
Yeah.
17 to hit with the smite?
Me?
Yeah.
And you said it's -4? When I'm...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give a plus though to defenses, so also a +2 to your defense.
Okay, then no.
Alrighty.
Because without that, it would have been meets it, beats it.
Okay. And with that Constance, it is your turn.
I would like to smite myself.
Sure.
Alright. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. I got a nat 1.
No, you don't. Try
Okay.
again, please.
Alright, I'm cool with that. There we go. Nat 20. Much better.
Much better. All
Alright,
right, roll
20
that damage.
Let's see. 21 damage, but that gets doubled, right?
42.
42.
So, Constance, describe sending this entity back whence it came.
Constance attacks herself probably a little more intensely than she needs to. And yeah, I don't know how to describe the overkill, but she keeps hacking until Triss
It
turns back.
fizzles away and kind of just like white noises away, and as you're continuously attacking, you just kind of fall through to the platform, like mid-stab, awkwardly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like turn back and like grab her hand that's still reaching out to hit herself and just be like, no, okay, no. Yeah, you alright?
Sorry.
No, dear, don't apologize. I am very concerned for you, okay? Do you want to talk about how you're feeling at the moment?
Perhaps not here in this very place?
Okay, I mean, look, I've gotten a pattern of avoidance from all of you, and I have a feeling if you have a chance, you'll never express what you're feeling. But hitting yourself this way, hitting a clone that looks like you, is not a healthy outlet for your emotions, okay? That's not alright.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's been difficult. You've been through so much, and it isn't fun, and I'm so sorry that you had the experience you had, but you can't let it weigh on you, okay? You're a wonderful person. You have so many people who care about you. So I really want you to just try and see yourself the way others view you, okay? I know we have to do this quickly because we're still moving. We're still going to breaking into prison. But just try to keep yourself a little bit more up. And, look for something positive, okay? That's your task. I'm assigning you a goal. Throughout this year in the prison break, I want you to find one thing you like about yourself, and we'll discuss it at the end, okay? You have to do that, though. I'm counting on it. I will come back, and you will tell me one thing you like about yourself, all right? All right?
Okay.
Okay, yes. All right.
Yes. Yes.
There you go. Okay.
Constance is like, sir, ma'am, captain?
Captain.
Captain is extraordinarily cool.
That's a great pronoun.
Yeah.
That is a good title for one.
Doctor?
Constance got
Professor?
homework.
Sucker.
Be careful, you'll get a neck sore and I'm totally okay to die.
You think I do homework? Hilarious.
You got heist homework.
I thought I had graduated.
There's always more time to learn. Alright, so how's everyone feeling? Do we need patch-ups? Are we good to go? Shall we continue on this weird mirror space that I'm not entirely sure where we are?
Yeah, Constance will take a sec to use a recovery if possible.
I'm gonna do that too!
I'll take one of those.
What, 10-minute breather, I think?
Yeah, so Soren, you probably would recognize after your brief time spent from the lands between or whatever it is, what remains. Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah, you probably recognize the void, the space outside of reality that exists outside the realms. That's why your clairvoyance is probably being really fucky right about now.
Sick.
So
this is kind of what home looked like for a year.
Nice.
Well, I love what you have done with the place since then.
Thank you. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, but we just got here.
Yeah, it sucks here.
Oh.
So you cross over the strange walkway, your footprints kind of lighting up on this pet platform. And you step into the rippling quicksilver before stumbling out into a dimly lit prison cell. Making sense of the Spellcatraz interior, you gather yourselves, preparing to foray into the halls of the mage's prison. Best move quickly and stealthily, as you are likely to pass a patrol at any moment, as you search Spellcatraz for any sign of Cerberus. The metal of the bars hums with a strange electronic-sounding glow. Those of you capable of casting magic spells can feel something tug at your ability to control the flux of magic around you. So while exploring Spellcatraz and the power is on, as previously stated, all of you are considered... This is the new fun custom condition, Spellbound. If you try to cast a spell, you have to make a hard save.
Oh, God.
And if you fail, you expend the use of your spell and it fizzles.
Oh, that's nasty.
So, feel free to give an int check on the magic bars if you so desire.
I would desire. God damn it!
Okay, I rolled well.
12.
Oof, Oleander's still catching fair breath, I suppose.
21.
All right, Soren. The fairy dust-infused bars of the prison have an electric charge from an aether-powered source, as you had been suggested by Hadris. They are likely the source of the anti-magic field in the prison, and if the power source is found and shut off, as mentioned, your magic abilities would be restored.
And
Does it
Mr. P knows how to do that shit, so I gotta find Mr. P.
Does it affect magic weapons if I try to make a portal here? Does it not work with the sword?
Most likely, as it is an anti-magic, but that sword kind of breaks the rules of magic, so to speak, so...
Oh, okay. I'll just do like a quick test portal.
You could probably rip a portal with Open Gate, because Open Gate can literally cut through the event horizon of a black hole, like I said. So the mirror is another exception due to using the void as a reality folder instead of using magic.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, if we can't make it back to the mirror, I can just cut us a way out then.
Oh.
And it doesn't seem like trying to use magic or anything is going to set off an alarm. We just won't be able to do it.
Yeah, basically, it's a magic prison where mages will constantly be casting cantrips and minor spells in their cells. Having alarms go off all the time for minor spell casting would probably get very annoying in a magic prison.
Good to check.
Oleander, do you think you would have been here if the Inquisition was successful?
That's rude.
At least for a time, perhaps. I think if they get caught here, they'll never leave, that's for sure.
Well, we've got the portal sword thing. It's fine.
Yeah.
If it's looking bad, I'll literally just push you through it, alright?
Yeah, we'll make... Oleander goes first.
So I don't think it will come to that. Let's make sure it doesn't, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Now I forget, was it Cerberus we found out was in cell block A, or was that where the mirror was?
That's where the mirror is.
Okay, so we weren't sure where he was.
So we're in a cell right now? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's got the trick latch on it that Rattlebones or Hadris had mentioned.
Alright, I'm gonna try to do that.
Yeah, your dad taught you the old trick latch in a lot of the prison cells. They've got them installed everywhere. It's like the reason cell block A isn't used much is that the Watchers somehow have arranged that like only their people get put in that block. So you're able to quickly unlock the barred cell gate from within. The brick walls of the prison are uneven, and the place itself seems almost to be carved from the jagged rocks you saw when landing at Ghostlight Isle. The only other noise beside the odd shuffling or ramblings of prisoners in their cells is the muffled, unending crashing of the waves against the rocks below. And Soren, as you're leading your group through this, away from the cell housing the magic mirror, you hear a bold and assertive voice call out,
Yes.
"Well, shit. Looks like old Rattlebones owes me $20 after all. Told him it worked both ways." And as you look over in the cell, you see a short, round Felper in the cell to your right, leaning comfortably on the prison bars as he casually addresses you. He has a rather cat-like appearance with a yellow tabby fur coat. He wears a fancy blue and green jacket that certainly is outside the standard or jumpsuit of a prisoner. He lifts a paw to reveal the Watcher's eye tattooed onto like the sort of palm thing that cats have on their paws, before extending it as a handshake through the bars. "Soren Silverthorn, it's an honor and a privilege to offer my humblest of services to a member of the Seven Sworn."
Dude, it's Mr. P, guys. I'll just like turn around like, look, it's him. I'll come up and shake his hand and I'll say, I think we owe you a lot more money than just that $20 from Rattlebones, my friend.
As you approach him, you notice the dual Model 1870 pistols on his belt, implying that this here Watcher is also in the prison of his own volition, much like you. Having been exposed to Felper culture, you immediately notice the gnarly scar on his left ear. And he's just kind of like, well, I mean, All thanks to you, boss. That's why I'm gonna be a rich cat someday. Doesn't mean I wasn't already. It's an honor, though, to meet the only guy to make it out of the endless tunnels. You know, as an expert in breaking and entering, I respect the hell out of you, boss.
And I respect you. I mean, living of here on your own volition, that's a really commitment to the cause.
Well, I mean, they just had me on a special assignment. I was gonna be making my way out, but I had to install this weird doohickey thing on the magic mirror here. He holds up this weird arcane device, and Oleander, you would recognize this as like a recall stone that you would often use on like an item that you want to be brought back eventually from something.
All right, my friend, I wish this was on pleasure, but it is on business, unfortunately. Do you know someone named Cerberus? We're looking for them.
Oh, Cerberus, huh? Let's see. I ain't exactly sure who this Cerberus is, but probably ain't on this block, dog. If he's a regular schmuck, he might be in one of the other blocks around here, but if he's an actual, you know, like a wizard who's got cojones, they're gonna be keeping him downstairs in the vault.
I'm gonna guess the vault, just
That
knowing our luck.
seems likely he was some sort of, I don't know, acquaintance of Queen Ionia. So.
Oh, wait. If he's important enough to be mentioned by the queen, yeah, he's definitely in the vault then, dog.
I have
None of
never
us
been
are
in a vault.
dogs. I don't understand.
I'll be your dog.
Oh, thanks.
Watchers. So
Mr. P.
this...
Sorry.
No, go
Go ahead.
ahead, Soren.
It was totally off topic. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was going to ask about this vault and anything we should know about it. Are there
Let's
extra
see.
guards or security, things like that?
Security, so of course, you know, you got your standard setup, you know, a few extra inquisitors, a few tough-looking blokes here and there. But outside of that, come on, it's Spellcatraz. If you get that magic, you know, I got the doohickey, you push the button, and he's got his, like, little paw hovering over the button. Magic, the field goes down. Oh, you can get wherever you need to, then. I'm sure all that chaos, whoo-wee. But I wouldn't want to be here for that.
And oh, okay. Do not be here for that. Do we want to be here for that?
No, dear.
Oh, we
Oh,
do.
no, we
we
do
also
not.
do not want to be here for that.
Oh, you could always pull the old, you know, beat up some guards and steal their uniforms, Gizmo. That's my go-to.
Yeah, but it just smells weird.
That's
Plus-
so weird.
That is illegal.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so these aren't watchers, Mr. P.
Look, I thought they would. I thought if Seven Swan was busting into Spellcatraz, they'd be at least bringing a. Mr. Silverthorn, I hate to question your
I know.
choices with the
I
organization.
know. So,
Constance,
Yeah.
weren't you just talking about wanting to get arrested this morning? I mean,
Well, yes,
Yeah.
but we are already in the prison now.
Oh, it's worse if you
Yeah.
commit a crime in here, though.
See,
Yo.
that is what I was thinking. They will like double.
I mean, what
prison
we
you.
talking here?
If
We talking
you
like-
do a crime in a prison, it only makes sense they send you to a worse prison.
okay,
Constance,
first of all,
I hate to tell you this, but we are doing a crime already by going into talking with the prisoner and breaking him out.
Look, I hate to break your bubble, but just by talking to me, you've committed at least 5 felonies.
yeah. You also
Oh.
commit felonies every time you're around me, Constance.
actually, I'm pretty sure the Inquisition would not be happy that you were hanging out with me now that I think about
Yeah,
it.
and I have killed so many people.
Yeah, we're all destined for the pyre if they find us, so we should just make sure they don't
Hey,
find
you're
us.
not Cumbrian. And he just points at Oleander.
What gave that away?
I don't know, just the funny way you talk, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't know anything about that.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not from around here. I'm new in town, okay? So Soren, give me a Watcher lore roll for Mr. P here.
Dang, this dice is.
Also, I need to just post the picture that I used as inspiration for Mr. P's appearance.
20.
20. Okay, so Soren,
Oh, Mr. P.
you've got. Not only do you know Mr. P, but you know his first name, Mr. Butterscotch P.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, this is a little guy.
Little guy.
Thorin, you have come across the name of the illustrious and mysterious Mr. Butterscotch P during your lifelong journey as a Watcher. Your father, Taun Tenderlove, mentioned having done business with the Felper crime lord, garnering the Watchers a foothold in the Felper organized crime scene. We're getting Felper organized crime lore tonight, folks. So
Yes.
Butterscotch does not talk much about his life before crime. Taun mentioned that one time Mr. P admitted to being an exile originally hailing from a caravan in the lands known as Ocelot. The scar in his ear gives credence to this confession. Only he and those who knew him previously knows original Felper name, with Butterscotch being a name he says coming from his adoptive mother. Mr. P allegedly had humble beginnings as a petty thief before becoming something of the leader of a smuggling ring, moving black market and illegal goods across what he has referred to as the pirate caravan. Butterscotch's enterprise and influence in the Felper organized crime scene earned him the interest of the Watchers, which he promptly joined because, as the records state, why the hell not? Let's see. He's considered an expert smuggler and is one of the best in the business of moving contraband around. He's been busted a few times, comes with the territory, he would say, and knows his way around a few jails. And his influence gives him access to both financial assets and his own Felper goons. And as we had previously mentioned the last time you'd heard his name, it was in the Ledger of Ledgermane and Wild Gambles. Which is also him and Lorien were the most notable ones betting on your escape.
Fuck yeah. I love Mr. P. Mr. P, you said you were being reassigned after this?
Look, I do whatever the fuck I want, boss.
Oh yeah, alright, cool.
Reassignment, just look, I've just been on the lam because they re-upped my warrant, man. You know, so I gotta lay low out of Maywood for a while.
Damn cops.
Yeah, look, so if you're looking for a guy to move some shit around, look me up, alright?
Absolutely. We've got big things on the horizon.
Okay, well, what kind of big shit you plan? And he's like, the door just kind of slips open and he falls out and he's just like, oh shit.
You need to fix your fake latch. That is better left said in the iris, because you never know who could be listening here, so.
You got a good point there. Now, and he hands you the little controller to the device that would fry the magic field. I'm going to be installing this little bad boy, and then I'm getting the hell out of here. Now, I don't know if your daddy told you what the plan was when he hired me to bust in here, but when you feel the time's ready, you just hit that button there, boss, all right?
All right.
Be it today, a week from now. Let's just say shit's getting hairy around here.
Sounds good. Thank you, Mr.
Hey,
P.
wait, one moment though. When he pressed that button, is it going to like cause a lot of people to die in this area? Like, is actual murder happening? Because I'm like a good person now, so.
I mean, if you're worried about the morality of it, you're gonna just be responsible for a large prison riot that's gonna be then the breaking out of many magic criminals, and some of them actually quite dangerous, if you ask me. But
It's
you know.
fine.
Okay, so they're like, you know, like 1 through 10, how evil are we looking at? Because I let like 5 and under slide.
So it depends on your opinions on the Inquisition. Now, we could sit here all day and talk about...
No, you know, I don't like the Inquisition,
Empire.
okay? Like, I think I'm pretty anti-Inquisition. So just let's say it's a 4 and call it a day, okay? All right, wink, wink. I'm still a good person. Let's go on.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. So what? Hey, Soren, like I said, Mr. Silverthorn. He takes your hand, he like kisses each of your rings,
Oh,
like purring and rubbing against them.
You are more of a legend than me, my friend, so
Hey.
that is unnecessary.
Just if you ever need a service from me, even if it's my daughter's wedding day, you call up Mr. Puddins. Got you taken care of.
All right, Mr. P. I can't do it. All right, see you, Mr. P.
And he just kind of puts the stone up on the mirror and just like walks through it casually. The most legendary of characters to appear.
We're gonna do so many crimes together.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait.
I mean, oh no. Constance is over here having an existential crisis. Like, wait, have we done anything legal?
Wait,
no,
is the
but we've done
Emerald
good
Caravan
stuff.
actually a crime syndicate?
It's working.
Emmy, like, no.
Emmy's like, why would you work with Mr. P of all Felper?
Yeah, well, if Emmy, I was thinking earlier, if Emmy was still alive, this heist would have ended before we even got here.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It's clearly fine. I did a check-in. We're all good people.
Good people check.
So you are in the prison here. I don't know what the game plan is for y'all. I don't know if like what your moves. What's the move strategy, so to speak?
I mean, I'm down for beating up some guards and stealing their clothes.
I don't.
Ugh.
Only if necessary would be Oleander's thought.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of with you on that. It always smells so weird. I'm not a fan of that one.
Mainly because she would be worried about things going wrong. That's, then we got too many loose ends. Guards who can get loose and sound an alarm or
I'll
something.
kill them.
Yeah, and we won't kill them because we're good people.
Right, we're good people. We've been over that.
I mean...
They're guards.
Really, it's mostly just...
Look, just because they're wearing red shirts doesn't mean we have to kill them off.
Look, fuck the Inquisition, but Olander doesn't want to get fired if the Academy hears about anything. It's a delicate dance she's doing right now. Fuck the Inquisition, but also I want my job.
Are you... we're not the stealthiest bunch.
I mean, unless we want to cronk it.
No, I think that would be a poor choice. I think the best bet is to try to stealth as best we can into the vaults. If it seems like we are going to be discovered, then yeah, that's when we need to take a guard out and perhaps, yeah, take a uniform. Then, if necessary, anybody that guard would be escorting the rest of us as prisoners. But I think if we can do it without leaving any bodies behind or missing shifts reporting in, that would be good.
Alright, we sneak into the vault. If all goes poorly, I hit this magic button. Everything goes kablooey.
Yes,
And then everybody fights. And then we leave, and we failed.
Yeah, no, we just open a portal and just go away. We're fine.
Yeah.
We have an escape plan right there.
Yeah, 'cause
Actually, wait, hold on. Can we just knock them unconscious, open a portal, and throw them somewhere else so they can't come back? The guards, if we're worried about them coming back to get us and leaving bodies behind, I can just open the portal. We can just throw them in.
there are so many other things, though. I mean, we don't know their guard schedule, for instance, if they are due to report back while we are still here and somebody does not come back in.
That's a good point.
You know, this is not the first heist that I've had to help plan for a Watcher. You guys should really be better at your job, Soren.
Look, if you weren't here, I'd be freaking down there already.
Yeah,
We're
would
sitting here
you?
talking
Would you?
about it. Yeah. We're sitting here chatting, cronking. I would have
sure
had the
you did.
uniform, dead guy in the closet, and we're going downstairs already.
Well then, Soren, you lead the way.
Alright, I'm stealthing to the vault.
All right. So, having worked in correctional facilities in my time, they're actually pretty well signed and laid out. Like, they're pretty linear to get through. Like, I was like trying to plan this based off of like my experience of having been in jails and prisons and shit. And I'm like, they're actually pretty fucking linear. It's weird. But I am going to require us to be like kind of stealthy as we make our way through the magic prison. You're certainly going to be passing at least one patrol here.
All right.
And so I'll use, and then I'm using heat to kind of measure, like how much of an alert, or how much heat is on you.
To roll, or just Soren as our guide?
Soren can roll as the guide for now. If he fucks
Okay.
it up, I'll allow one other person to try.
I rolled a 24.
Oh, did
Assuming runs in the family is.
Yeah. This is Soren is very. I would guess in the zone is what I would assume is like this is like Soren's shit, right?
Broken out of worse prisons.
So like you're kind of sticking close to the walls, ducking in and out of like nooks and crannies as you need to. There's one point where like Constance is about to like, just what Constance does, just about to boldly march around a corner when, you know, like you hear like some Inquisitor guards walking by, so you're able to grab her by her, you know, Viridian armor and pull her against the wall.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry I had to pull you so hard. That probably really hurt. I'm very strong.
So you're able to make your way
Yes,
deeper into
it
the
hurt
prison.
very much.
8 strength.
All right, so much pain. So Soren, you've kind of like you've made it through like the minor cell blocks, and you've kind of made it to like a central area of the Spellcatraz Correctional Facility. There's a lot of guards, like, you know, a lot of balcony style walkways, just cells that line the walls. And you do notice that there is a kind of like a side door that leads to what is labeled as, like, you know, the vault for the arcanely dangerous.
Alright, I guess I will try to pick the lock with non-magical means.
I mean, that vault door has got like security around it.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
And there's security all over this room. So what we're gonna do actually is I'm gonna turn it over to y'all. And you're gonna kind of like say, okay, like maybe there's this sort of thing in the environment, kind of like what we did with those combats, you know, the Riatama thing, where it's like we say, oh, hey, you know, there's a thingamajig and like, oh, there's a ventilation duct that I could crawl through, maybe stuff like that. Like I call this the get creative section.
Oh, can I say that 2 of the guards keep glancing at each other and are clearly in love but need a push to fully admit their feelings?
Oh,
Absolutely, I'm going with that. That is what fuck yeah. All right, so one's a total bear, right, and like the other one's like a total twink, and they're just kind of like these like rough looking prison guards, and they're just like looking at each other, just kind of like side eye, and you can tell they're quite distracted.
Ooh.
They are basket feelings.
Oh, oh man. Oh, they need a basket. Oh shit.
We gotta help them. We gotta help them fall in love.
I have a basket on. I took it for Constance to give to Fenris when he gets back.
Oh my god.
She could get a different basket.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better when you pick it out yourself, obviously.
Yeah, you don't want my gross basket.
No, but they might. They might if we just kind of roll the basket to distract them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I could float. Oh no, I can't. I don't have magic here. Damn it.
You can try to cast magic.
I don't know if it'll work anyways. What are my cantrips?
Can I say that there's like a medieval broom closet somewhere?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Just stocked with
Like
cleaning supplies.
I was gonna say like a cleaning closet where they just kind of keep like, you know, the brooms, mops, and shit. Absolutely, that can be tucked away to the side there. My original floor plan included like maintenance access shit. So.
Oh, well, of course it did.
Where the fuck are
You
my
can't
cantrips?
plan a dungeon without proper maintenance.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. They're doing the actual dungeon, like correctional facility type dungeon crawl. It's actually really fucking linear. It's kind of funny, and it's not like really complicated to get around.
I'd like to make 2 like sconces with like low lit candles on either side of the
Sure,
guards to make it a little romantic in here.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. So we have set the scene here. Triss has
Are we gonna
noticed
7
that they're-
minutes in heaven them?
Yes, we are.
Oh my
There's
God.
a closet right there.
that
Oh my
Triss
God.
is, you know, Constance is like, there's a closet right there, and Soren kind of points out, the lighting's a bit romantic.
I have a basket, y'all.
Oh, all right. We definitely have to do it then.
Yes, but who's gonna take
How
it?
do
How
we
do we
get
get
the
it? How do we deliver
basket
it naturally?
to
Yeah.
them? Do we like...
Do we have the Gorfin?
Oh, we do have the Gorfin!
The what?
My
Little
pet.
baby, like, cat
It's a little,
griffin
it's like
thing.
a cat griffin.
Oh yes, have it. That's adorable. Have it come up and take the basket to them.
I have been trying to teach her tricks, but she's not very good at them.
Okay.
Maybe does anybody have some dried chicken or something? We could like throw it that way. She loves dried chicken.
dried chicken. No, I don't really keep dried chicken. Do you keep dried chicken? Are you sorry?
No, an Oleander doesn't eat, so...
Constance will start trying to dig through her bags to try to find her cat treats.
Oh my god. So you can eventually find. I'll just say to get Arcadia to carry the basket to them is going to be like an animal husbandry check. Too bad your druid's kind of dead right now.
Oh god.
Use the power of Fenris' feelings.
We're just...
Handle the basket.
Fenris could technically fight in spirit.
He could. Fenris will fight in spirit.
Yes.
Harkening back to when, Fenris and Constance, they had a picnic while staying at the Iris. They had a beachside picnic. And Constance made sure to pack the food in the basket that Fenris had originally got her when he had given her the basket back in, Briar, the place with the dome.
Yep.
Alright. I'm the GM too. I know. So yeah, Constance, you know, this is kind of bringing you back. You know, the eyes the guards are giving each other, the feelings that they have that they're just too afraid to admit it for each other.
I have to help them.
I love how this is not your
love.
standard stealth section. This is just this is amazing. I much prefer this to whatever I had coming up with.
So what does that give me?
So that'll give you a plus. Oh shit! What does Fight and Spirit give you? It's a +2, right?
I'll look it up, but...
I'm just blanking really hard.
I'm gonna make a charisma roll.
+1 to attacks or +2
To the skill check.
to a bonus, it just says.
Nice. Okay. So, all right. All right, Arcadia, you can do this. Dirty 20 to throw the treats to get to discreetly throw the treats to get her to carry the basket over.
Yes. So Arcadia takes the basket in her little front talon claws and flies over towards.
Yeah, she'll just put it in her mouth or hang it on her collar or something.
It just she can fly too, so she can just kind of flutter over, holding it in her bird claws in the front.
Yes.
And the guards are just kind of ooh, what's this? And they look at each other.
She immediately drops it and starts eating the treats.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're just kind of really confused as to how a Gorfin got into Spellcatraz. And they're just kind of someone's loose familiar. This shit it must have got out of evidence.
I missed the contributions, but I was listening. I want to contribute that we could hear a prisoner somewhere singing a romantic song echoing down the hall.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's an old Elandi love song. References to doves, which might be a bit sensitive to some of these party members considering recent events. So these two guards, they know what basket. After the basket hits the floor, one of the prisoners is just they all know, they all see it. The prisoners, they know the guards.
They've been taking bets on who's gonna say.
Oh, absolutely. And these two guards, they're just kind of they finally just give in to their feelings and just start macking and make their way to the broom closet.
You guys are getting so fired.
This is the best prison break ever.
But which one of them presents the basket to the other?
Yeah.
I need to know.
The twink presents the basket to the bear, of
Yes!
course.
Okay.
The more timid of the two presents the basket to the more bold of the two.
Very
And,
brave.
the guards are just uproaring, and the prisoners are uproaring and cheering at the signs of love before them.
So beautiful.
Alright, we
Look
got
at that.
7
This
minutes.
is proof we're good people. See?
All right, I'm starting the clock. You have 7 minutes.
I've seen
my
this song
God.
and dance before. We gotta move quick.
Okay.
All right, so I will
Give
note
in to your
that if you
Fenris
are going to
feelings.
openly walk past the prisoners, they will make noise and increase the heat count.
Shit. Okay.
What do I have to roll to cast a spell?
Hard save 16 plus.
That's tough.
I know, I'm like the way I've been rolling lately.
6.5 minutes.
Damn it.
Alright. Fuck it, let's see.
I actually like the idea of timing it though. That makes sense. I like that.
Oleander, I'm gonna try to cast a spell. Let's see if it works.
Alright.
Hard save.
Yep.
God damn it, nope. Fizzles.
Spell fizzles, you expend the slot. Oleander goes to spell and there's just like that power surge sound.
I think you sort of see like a flicker, like you could tell she was trying like a magical disguise and it just fails. She was trying to make herself look like a different guard.
A different guard. Okay, I'll try with my disguise self spell too. 13. No.
Look, I mean,
Fuck.
idea. We don't have to beat up 2 guards to take their clothes. We could just wait until the clothes are off and take them then.
Oh yeah, the door just slightly opens. One of the guards' like uniforms gets like slung around the handle, like the socks.
We're sitting outside like the door with like a pole trying to get their clothes.
Right. Like
Arcadia, get it,
slave, like dragging it over.
Oh my god. This
Alright, we're suiting up.
At least then we don't have to worry about them going to like tell anyone because they're not telling anybody what happens.
Hey, you know that's
Sex in the City.
I love it. All right,
This should have
so
been Sex in the City.
This is the Sex in the
Yeah,
Sex in
this
the
is it.
Part
Spellcatraz.
2.
Sex and Spellcatraz.
All right, so you get 2 uniforms, so 2 of you can dress up like Inquisitors.
Constance will take the Twink's outfit. Obviously.
All right, who's taking the bears?
Who's the tallest? I'm 5 feet and she's 4'11.
I'm only 5'10".
We're all small.
Alright, I'll take it, I
Oleander
guess.
in this giant outfit.
I guess I'll
Alright.
take it.
So you're able to quickly, you know, slip into these uniforms, knowing you have limited time till these guards realize their tryst comes to an end. They realize that, oh no, our uniforms are gone. So you
Alright,
quickly,
we're walking past, yeah.
you're making your way to the vault. And I'm sure you're making it look real good, escorting, you know, the non-dressed Triss and Oleander. And you reach the door to the vault, and it is indeed locked.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try to pick it with not my knock spell. Actually, I'll try my knock spell first, I guess.
I have a feeling this door is alarmed.
16. Well, I mean, too
Cast
late.
your spell.
Yeah. Does it work?
Yeah, it does. But there, unfortunately, by casting a spell on the door, it does kind of.
That's fine.
The alarms start going
It's
off.
fine. They're naked.
That would
They
happen.
can't do anything right now.
they,
They're
like,
naked.
they peek their heads out the door. They're like, "What the?" And they're looking for their uniforms and panicking as the alarm's going off. So the heat's going up to 3 now.
That's fine. We're in.
What's the heat?
So 6 is
threshold?
like
Probably like
6 is like high alert. Kill teams are looking for you.
It's only halfway. It's fine.
Okay, we're doing great, guys.
I think we should decide at what point we want to just hit the riot alarm.
Maybe now.
5.
It can go down. Like, let's say they go to
Yeah.
investigate, and it's like, oh, false alarm. What it would, and then the 2 naked guards get caught and clearly blamed for the mishap.
Okay, I was just trying to, avoid the thing that we do where we're like, so we're gonna run away after this next round, and then someone dies.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oops.
The Alex special. That's how I get them.
The second it turns to 6, we just hit this button and we're gone.
And we open a portal.
Yeah,
we
we're
hit the
good.
button, open the portal. It's all good.
So you make your way into the vault here, and you have limited time if they're gonna, because and unfortunately in the vault there are also more guards in the vault, and they're kind of coming your way. So who wants to lead us through this stealthy section?
Oh god.
I already did.
Wait, are we stealthing or are we lying? Because now we have people in guard uniforms.
True,
a
you can
little
do what you
both.
want with this one. So are you gonna go for lying and just kind of openly run into them while?
Yeah, I think hiding in plain sight right now is the best bet.
Yeah. I mean,
All right,
as
so
long
the guards-
as we look like we're supposed to be there.
All right, the two people dressed as guards, give me like your best performance rolls.
Oh, boy.
Come on, Bard.
I'm going to. Can I use disarming?
Oh, I mean, that's a crazy roll.
Yes.
Like,
All
this
right.
dice, I'm going to replace this die. I don't feel like it's fair.
Look, I've been rolling nothing but 2s all night, so you keep your good fucking die, all right, Chris?
All right, it balances.
Dirty
Runs
20.
in the family.
30-20 for Constance.
I have rolled a 31.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! So the guards come. They don't even like
You own
stop.
the prison.
So like
This
it's
is my
like
joint.
y'all hide really well in plain sight. Like they just run right by you, just thinking, oh, they're just escorting a prisoner. And Soren's probably also be like, sorry, that was me. I'm the new
Yep.
guy. You know,
My
sorry, that
bad.
one was me, guys.
Everyone
I just
make
don't
fun
know
of
how to
the
turn
new
it
guy,
off.
yeah.
I don't know how to turn it off. I'm sorry. And they're like, oh,
My
don't
first
worry about
day.
it. Yeah, they're just like, oh, you're the new guy, aren't you? Don't worry about it. We'll get it taken. You get them to their cells.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we went to ask the guards to let us in, but they weren't at their posts.
Yeah, slacking off
whoa,
already.
well,
Yeah.
that's, you know, did they finally? Nice. And then they just they continue to run it. Like
Yeah.
their pace slows down. It's less alarm now that they know, now that they know it's a false alarm, and then making their way over there. And you do kind of hear the, where are your two's uniforms?
So they're finally weaving that basket, I see.
Yeah. So you're able to kind of, so the vault is kind of large. It's their, most of the walls in here, super thick metal bars. You can visibly see the static electricity running down. The anti-magic field is so strong you cannot cast spells in here. Not even like simple cantrips. All spells fail in here.
Fun.
Is there any sort of a ledger where we might find a prisoner list?
So absolutely, imagine like the doorman from The Good Place,
Good old Jeff.
Yeah, good old Jeff. Jeff is working behind the large circular counter of the vault.
Guy.
Jeff's like a very tired-looking inquisitor who's just very over the bureaucracy of the of the Empire. Just wants to get back to cracking real heretic skulls, not this silly bureaucratic bullshit. And Jeff's just kind of sitting there, just like, hey, you must be the new guys. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, we're the new guys.
Yeah, who's the prisoners? Who you bringing in?
Great question.
And that's where he's got the big ledger.
Is it first name or last name?
Yeah, what you looking for, boss?
Well, yeah, just whatever. First, last, aliases.
Identifying features, perhaps.
You don't know the prisoners you're booking? Did you just pick them up?
Yeah.
Did they not have ID when you picked them up?
No, so there
I didn't
was...
have ID. You know why? Because I was an inanimate object made to kill people, and now I'm human. And the crimes of my past are so deep. Would you like me to go over the list of every single one that I killed?
Yeah, can I just get your name and birthplace, please?
I was never born. I was made.
So this is the brown sword.
Red
Lock that
sword,
one up right
excuse
away,
me.
boss.
Oh,
I was trying to give you...
and
damn it.
this is coriander.
Oh.
Coriander.
Less in nice.
Less than nice. That's a weird name. Coriander, less than nice.
So she's not very nice, less than
Coriander
nice.
is less
Well, fuck
than
you
nice.
too.
All right.
Real
Get your
mean.
prisoners under control here, you two.
Hey, yeah, stop
That's
it.
a lot of lip from apostates. All right. Yeah, you can book them up. I got a few openings up in it looks up. Yeah, section 4H.
There was one specific thing I was told by one of those guards, the guy that was guarding, and then they ran off with that alarm thing.
Oh yeah.
They said this one cannot be anywhere near that Cerberus guy. So,
Oh, yes. Please tell us exactly where he is so that we may directly avoid him.
yeah, I wouldn't want to cross
flipping
any
through the
magical
book.
streams.
What's your security clearance?
G?
Gee.
Did Jim take you guys through onboarding?
Yeah, Jim. It's my first day, actually.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, G doesn't... Yeah, I can't tell you about Cerberus. Sorry.
Okay. All right. It is my first day, so that's fair.
I get you. You don't got the security clearance. G? Yeah. Come on. G, that's not even... Ugh.
Fucking Jim. I already don't like that guy.
Yeah, one time he thought, I'm going to bring a tuna sandwich to work. And, stank up the whole lobby for me. Think about the night shift guys for once, right?
Yeah, it's like we gotta do all the cleaning up,
Yeah,
I am a criminal and I would not even do such a thing.
Oh, that is... Thank you, lady less than nice.
All right, let's get these criminals locked up forever.
All right. So yeah, you just want to take the lift up there, and he kind of just begins walking you towards, because you said, oh, it's my first day, so he's like, oh, then Jim probably didn't get you the key, you need to use the lift, and he starts walking over, leaving the ledger nice and open for you, if someone wants to kind of slip away for a second and try and get a look at it.
I will motion Constance. Yeah.
Yeah, Constance will. You're gonna cover. Got it. Constance will look.
All right, give me a perception roll.
Okay.
That's your wisdom score, by the way.
Oh God, that's the bad thing I'm bad at. Can I add magical anime paladin to it?
Sure.
My studiousness. 23.
Constance, you're able to kind of slip over to the ledger, look over. Cerberus is in cell block 6B.
6B. Got it. Okay. Yes. Yes, thank you for helping us with the keys and newness that we are.
Yes. All right. Well, Kovar bless ye as he turns the key to get the lift going.
And also, you should be having some.
Yeah, the big guy's light.
All right, you two. We'll have to get coffee sometimes. And he just kind of turns around and heads back to his desk. You kind of hear him muttering, "What a bunch of weirdos."
I'd be down to get coffee with that guy. He seems all right.
Okay.
It's just. This became this went from Prison Break to just workplace comedy. I love it.
No, I love it so much.
Here on WovenRealm, Prison Break turns into workplace comedy about a correctional facility.
All right, let's get Oleander locked up, and then we can find this guy.
All right, 6B.
You don't have the key to get there. You have to use the lift to get up there, and you don't have the key to get up to that level.
Does he have? Did I see a set of keys on him?
He's using them. Yeah, that's how I got you up there. He's got full access.
Is there?
Can you pickpocket him? Can you just give him a friendly hug and then?
I will. I'm gonna go try. I'm gonna go try.
Can't wait for that coffee, man.
In the lift, could we climb up?
What?
Really needed.
You want to try? You want to climb up the lift shaft? Yeah, you could try that. That's cool.
I think Constance could, but I don't know about
everybody just don't fail, because if you fall, that's just whomp.
The hardcorest of parkour.
True. She has been training all her life.
Comedies.
We only need one person up there really to pick the lock, right?
Constance can't pick locks.
Oh fuck! All right, we need two.
Hey,
people.
no. Okay, if I can get up there, then I can see it, and then I can come back and make a portal, and we can all go up there.
Just go make out with the door guy, Soren.
All right, hold on.
Are you going back to the doorman?
Yeah.
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. Oh shit! That was the whole thing I was going. Hey, buddy. I didn't catch your name.
80 points at the plate on the desk. It's Jeff.
Ah, Jeff.
Short for Jeffrey.
Very cool. Is that a family name, Jeffrey?
Jeffrey, was once a proud Kovithian warrior who served under none other than Oriana Orchtenbruck.
Wow. Must be an honor.
Yeah, first cousin to Woden Morgenstern. What a badass Sir Jeffrey was. But no one remembers Sir Jeffrey, no.
Well, I mean, you're You're taking care of all these criminals. I mean, that's.
I know. Well, I'm not that Sir Jeffrey. That's my ancestor Jeffrey. It is a family name.
Right, but I'm saying, like, you're doing just as great things as he is. He was.
Am I, though?
Well, do you think you're not?
I mean, I just sit in this... Let's admit it, man. Come on. Spellcatraz, this is bullshit. So that the Cavithians can lock up any mage that they don't like. We ain't what we used to be, man. The Inquisition used to mean something.
Yeah. Amen to that.
Yeah, you know what? Back when we were crushing skulls like Caliban the False Prophet and shit like that.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, have you considered, like, a career change at all?
Yeah, I mean, dude, you don't change careers out of the Inquisition.
Gotcha.
You don't... Oh, you must be... Oh, man.
I've just had a really hard year.
Yeah, I just... Look, man, we know too much shit after a while, you know? Like, get out while you can. Please.
I'm gonna hit him over the back of the head.
Give me a strike roll.
Constance,
That's a 20.
Constance is readying the baseball bat
sword,
just in case.
The sword, you pull out your pistol.
I will show you the die. I swear to God, it was a 20.
So, sword, you pull out your pistol, and he's like, what the fuck? And you whip it, you just toss it up, and just clock him on the back of the head, and Jeffrey's just out cold.
Amazing.
Hey, you hit something, bitch.
I did.
All the prisoners are just like, yeah!
Shut up. I'm gonna take his keys. That did not go how I wanted to go. But I rolled the 20.
So well with him. Why did you go to beating him up?
He was too nice, you know. He would have never. As soon as he said, "You don't get out of the Inquisition," I knew that there was no hope. So.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Let's go talk to Cerberus and get out of here.
Go.
This is the second worst prison break I've ever done.
So you're able to use the lift to get up to where Cerberus is, and in the bars of the cell, you see, kind of huddled up in the corner, is this tiefling that was described to you by old Rattlebones, this ashen gray tiefling with antler-like horns. And when he kind of looks up at you, Constance, those eyes, you know those eyes anywhere, but they're not on the person you recognize them on, and, you know, that originally caught your attention. And he just kind of looks up and goes, "Have you finally come to finish me off?"
Oh, no, we are, not actually guards. I am very sorry to bother you, but, we are looking for a friend, and if you can help, maybe we can also help you.
Yeah, I'm looking for something too. And he just kind of looks around the cell. I'd love to help you out, but I'm feeling a little claustrophobic right now.
Perhaps we can remedy that? Constance furtively, like, looks over at the rest of the party, like, y'all are the ideas people.
Yeah, bust him out. Let's go.
No, we just bust him out. We blow this place up and we make a portal, right?
He gets up excitedly when everyone starts referencing busting him out, and he's like, "All right."
Wait, hold on. What kind of crimes did you do? You didn't, like, kill children or something, right? No, I do care. I'm a good person.
That is important, yeah.
Yeah, no, did you kill children specifically?
No. Just
Did they deserve it?
honor.
Did they deserve it?
Yeah, did they?
Everyone I've stuck a knife into deserved it. At least
come on out.
No, we're good. You're good. You passed. You're a good person.
Do you want me to do it so you're not breaking the law, Constance?
Oh. Okay. Sure?
Alright, I will unlock the cell.
All right, no problem for you. You're not under any duress. I won't call for a roll. Runs in the family. And Cerberus steps out. He's definitely an aged tiefling. He's seen many years and many fights. He's pretty scruffy himself, having spent time in prison wearing like a big old just orangish coat. And he just kind of, "Thanks for that. So, this friend of yours."
Let's get you somewhere more comfortable first.
Yeah, I think we have a lot we're going to need to talk about.
Back to the boat or the airship or something. The dragonfly.
Airship.
Yeah, if you were feeling claustrophobic, have we got a treat for you?
I can fly.
I open a portal and we leave.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
I'm clicking my thing though.
Oh my god!
Because, yes.
for
Yeah, and
fun.
as you click the thing, you just hear all the cell doors just immediately just.
I'm
And, like-
also sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm also gonna leave like my business card for Jeff because he seems like a nice guy.
Okay,
Amazing.
nice. So
Career
as you,
change. Oh, you should write career change on the top so he knows like.
I would like I'll put like career change question mark and just slip it in his
Right.
Never
pocket.
too late to get out.
Yep.
all right, so when you teleport, when you step out the portal on the other end of the island, you just kind of see just a mushroom cloud of fireworks and magic, like when San Diego set off all of their 4th of July fireworks at once by accident. It's just a massive light and explosions, and you're happy you're not there right now. Yeah, you're standing outside the damselfly with Cerberus, who's just kind of like wide-eyed looking at what's going on with the sword, and he's just like, impressive. You must be with the Watchers then.
Oh, tangent.
I wouldn't say this. I mean,
one of us is. The rest of us have no affiliation to them.
No, they are physically with the Watchers right now because that's me. So
Oh, technically, yes. Anyway, through the portal.
You're through the portal. You're standing
Oh,
outside
okay.
your airship.
Oh, okay.
now we need to get on a ship and get going before anyone can.
Oh yes, we should not be here anymore.
And as you get on this ship, when Oleander goes to sit into their pilot seat, you turn it around and Rattlebones is just kind of like chilling with puddings in the airship
I'm
in the
here for
cockpit,
it.
and they're just
Let's
like,
go.
"Hey, what up, boss?"
my guy.
Yes, like gnawing on Rattlebones' ankle.
Oh, absolutely, and he's like just doesn't give a shit.
My guys, I'm glad you found the ship, and I'll just kind of sit in with them.
So this is the ugly fucker you wanted to bust out, huh?
Well, I think he's got redeeming traits, but yeah.
So you're able to fly the damselfly and kind of talk to Puddins of your exploits, and Puddins is definitely like, still, you hit the button.
I did hit the button. You know what the funny part is, Mr. P? We didn't even need to. I just did it for fun.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Why the hell not, right?
Why not? Why not? Yeah.
You went through all that trouble of making it, after all.
Yeah. Seemed rude.
And so you have a wonderful joy. It's like they're pouring drinks celebrating that you got, successful heist. They're doing what Watchers do, celebrating a successful heist. Drinks all around. Rattlebones is like using one of his.
Falling through his
Yeah, does he
ribcage.
drink?
Yep, it just falls through, pulls out a rib bone, sticks marshmallows on the edge, and
my
just roasts them
God.
over the engine.
Amazing.
Our
You guys know
nuclear
how to
engine.
live.
Oh yeah, Rattlebones don't give a shit.
You guys know how to live.
Yeah, I imagine like Constance is just kind of staring at Cerberus the whole time.
Can I help you?
Oh, well, yes, that's why we broke you out.
Okay. I understand that, and I thank you very much. So, I guess I am a jester worth my honor. So, who's your friend?
Well, we know him as Fenris Amarak, and he is very dark purple, and he has eyes very much like yours. And
Since you still have that photo.
oh yes, also this is his coat, and
And he
here.
kind of just quizzically, I haven't seen that coat in years.
I was told it belonged to your son, and
That's
maybe your
correct.
son knows our friend, and I could return the coat if I needed to, as long as we can find him.
Only my son would have that coat. I made sure of it. You're sure he gave it to you and that was a tiefling?
Yes, well, I do not know if gave it is the right phrase, more like left it.
Oh.
Wanted you to have it, Constance.
I mean, you guys exchange a basket, right? So I'm pretty sure that's decently official from my understanding of this world.
Cerberus is just processing a lot right now. Oh. Then you do know my son. I've never met him.
Oh. I'm
I didn't
very
know he
sorry.
had a name.
He does not have a name?
He wasn't given one when... Well, I cannot say.
Then we are out of leads?
What was that? You need to speak up a little bit.
Then we are out of leads?
Not
Let's-
necessarily.
Let's tell him the whole story too.
So on the flight back, you relay. How much of the story do you want to relay to him?
Leander's very happy that she is driving right now, because I think she feels very uncomfortable.
I mean, Constance would give a full account, unless someone stopped her.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, no, Oleander would say that we owe it to him, the whole story.
All right. So you eventually make your way back into the city of Durnholm, park the damselfly. Puddins and Rattlebones are already just heading towards the Watcher hideout with you in tow behind them. Mr. P and Rattlebones are greeted to uproarious applause. Mr. P, a bit of a legend around here.
Yeah.
And so Cerberus kind of begins eventually as you sit down and get comfy with a meal and a drink. Yeah, that's certainly... I'm sure then one of you at least have surmised who the boy's mother was, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I can say it here because I trust these folks. Yeah, I'm sure you've surmised at this point, Ionia Moonshadow was his mother. She wasn't supposed to name him, as was their customs, but perhaps it's something she did not tell me.
I am under the impression there was some sort of name for us to find.
But according to what you've been told via divine intervention, at least, he did have a name then. He had a name, he was given a name when he was born. And if his mother followed the traditions of her people, then she killed that name after his birth.
I don't imagine there would be any place we could find such a record of a killed name like that. I'm
Only
not
her.
very familiar.
Or herself. I don't imagine Fenris was his name.
Yes.
Last
What we called him.
we saw him, yeah.
It does not sound like Fenris was aware of any true name.
I don't think he knew.
He kind of leans over and he's like, and knowing Ionia, she's not going to be forthright. It's something we agreed can never be shared, but hence my stay in Spellcatraz.
Indeed, she did not want to cooperate when we spoke with her directly.
She almost killed us for mentioning you.
I can imagine one way you could earn her favor, based off of who you know. Looking pointedly at Oleander, I know who you are. I've been tracking you for many years. I never told Ionia because I knew what she would do. And cause a war that would have led to the deaths of many people. All in the name of vengeance. But your guardian in Rinzrun, Lady Steel, has something that belongs to my sister's. Not my sister. I'm getting my people all mixed up in my head now. It's so hard to be a GM. To know Ionia's family heirloom is in Lady Steele's possession. If you were to present it to her as a token of good favor, I'm sure she might be a little more willing to share.
Which token is this? I think I know, but...
There's a certain mask that Lady Steel had acquired during her adventures as a member of the Star Touched. Belongs to a man you probably would know as Juan Huertos. And frankly, that does not belong to Lady Steel.
And you think bringing this mask to the Queen would be enough for her to give us this information?
Like I said, it would probably melt her heart quite a bit. I know her very well.
Then we must try. If there is no other lead to follow, we must just follow this one.
It should be doable. As far as I'm concerned, Lady Cat owes me something right now, so I think
That's
back
good.
is how.
That makes that a lot easier than having to, well, rob her, which is looks towards Soren, your friend's specialty.
Tired. So why were you in there?
Yeah, what exactly is your... I mean, not to be too personal, but did you have a falling out with the Queen? Is that...
Falling out isn't necessarily the word. Like I said, I had a habit of withholding important and pertinent information from Lady Cavendel, and Her Grace did not appreciate such behavior from her jester, and to teach me a lesson had me do a nice stint in Spellcatraz.
How long were you there for?
I was coming up on my 4th month, I believe.
Oh, that's not very long.
No, but the information that Queen has now that I was trying to withhold from her is quite dangerous and, again, could lead to problems for the political region.
Interesting.
Said you were spying on my family, so to speak?
I spied on all of my Queen's enemies.
I'm just curious if this information might have anything to do with them.
What was that? Sorry.
I'm just wondering if this information that you had that the Queen wanted had anything to do with them, that is all.
Well, I'm not at liberty to speak about that information.
Oh, no.
It's perhaps best if that's left to the state.
Do I think that he knows something about my family he's not telling me?
Vibe check.
Yeah, I want to vibe check this guy.
Vibe check.
You know, I'm sure I'm just going to roll another fucking 2, but... Hey, a 14! So... What would that be? Wisdom?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
So you, Oleander, you've dealt with the all of these espionage types for more than, well, damn long enough. And the way he's just speaking and just the way he's being kind of dodgy about this one particular topic while he's being so open about his affair with the Queen, it's a bit weird.
Okay, she'll just sort of narrow her, eyes at him, but she'll let it go for now. Well then, in the meantime, I guess, what will you do, Herr Cerberus? We could take you to Ren's Run if you need a ride.
Perhaps stay in Ren's Run would be good. I'm sure I can re-earn the Queen's favor. But yes, I think I would very much like to get out of Cumbria for a while.
Well, Soren, you might need to help arrange someplace for our friend to stay in Ren's Run. I don't think he would care to stay with any of my family, considering his own relations.
Sure.
No offense.
Not taken.
Yeah, let's just bring Cerberus to come live with 2 retired blackcoats while he's hanging out. It'll
Hey,
be
look, we've
fine.
already got
Hey guys,
Tamlin.
it's me.
We're just collecting all the party parents now.
Oh well, yeah, but I'm just saying though, Tamlin doesn't have a direct relationship to
Oh, no, I got
Muertos.
Oh, no, I gotcha.
Soren's also missing a mom, so we could just make it a whole thing.
Oh.
I never had a mom or a dad.
Oh, we could find you one.
Okay.
Look, I'm pretty sure if you get that
Yeah, like
mask to
Karen
Ionia,
Rollins.
she'd be more than willing to be more forthright with you.
Well, this is our only hope right now. So we'll have to try.
What's he like? Or what was he like, my son?
He is very kind, grumpy, but kind.
That's like his mother.
He really likes animals. And he is a werewolf.
Wait, he's a werewolf?
Oh yes, sorry, Triss. We should have told you.
Oh, that must have been the Lycus heritage. Hi, Noodle.
To put it mildly. He
Oh, go
He
ahead,
was-
Oleander.
what?
Go ahead. You knew him for the longest.
I was, just going to say I think you would be proud. He's certainly one of the bravest and most honorable people I have met.
That, even though I never knew him, that brings me some comfort to know that. Thank you.
So,
Did he carry on in the traditions of his mother? I know that's what she would have wanted.
How so?
I know he has tried to honor some of these Sojourner Bays.
That's good to hear.
Well, if all goes well with this mask, you could probably meet him soon. So,
I would like that a lot. And again, thank you for getting me out of Spellcatraz. It is not a friendly place to pyromancers like myself.
I imagine not.
It was very nice to meet you.
It is nice to meet you as well.
Cause this is my boyfriend's dad. Oh no.
You met him first.
Oleander's like, I'm just not going to mention that he's in my family now.
Ooh, yeah.
just gonna leave that one on. Scoot that away. Future Oleander.
So, what I'm hearing is the next move is we're going to head to Ren's Run. Have a nice chat with Kat.
It's one word for it.
Hi, I'm your sister. Please give me your mask.
I did actually
Hello.
talk to, full disclosure, I did actually talk to Lucy and said, so how willing would Kat be to give up the mask? And let me go back to that conversation really quick.
I don't want.
That's not a good sign.
We're gonna get in
No, actually,
trouble.
Lucy actually basically said if the party was able to make a good justification for it, she'd probably be willing to give it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. Lucy, I feel like, would know for sure, but from what I know about Kat, if we were like, yo, you know that dude who died the last, when you came to save us from Muertos?
Yeah, here we
We
go.
need this to bring him back.
Cat characterization question. If asked to return Juan Meritos' mask to his sister, would she? And Lucy had said, depends on how she was asked and what Cat thinks of Ionia as a person.
Ooh,
So,
interesting. What does she think of Ionia as a person?
all right, I'll give you one hint. Lucy basically said if you play into the sibling angle, and that was Ionia's brother, she loved him very much.
Oh,
That'd probably help a lot. And so, yeah, buttering up with the, hi, I'm Constance, I'm your sister, might actually help. Damn, Oh man, when does Lucy get back?
That's what I'm saying.
She comes back real soon. Actually,
Like 2
we're
weeks, right?
winding down now. Actually, I was gonna call it here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's getting late. I need to not be
yes.
at my computer anymore.
So 2 weeks, and Lucy's
She's back the 27th.
the 20th. She'll be back for play.
Yo.
Lucy.
If we want to wait, we could like one shot next week, and
Yeah.
then we could have her do
Ooh.
cat.
Just
I'm
have
fine
like
with that. I can run a one shot if you want.
Yeah, I'm
So
down
you
with
can
that.
take
That
a
gives me
week.
time to come up with the Gehenna heist.
I feel like we have to do like a Mr. Puddin's adventure.
Oh, Mr. Puddins.
Like,
yeah, we're doing
like
that.
Soren's gonna
Mr.
send
Pud-
the goons on
Give me a week.
Alright.
Hey, can I play Xanthi again? I want to be
Yes.
my dumb mermaid.
I want to
So-
be Rattlebones. I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to be Rattlebones. Look, so that we met my namesake. Mr. Puddins was originally a Planescape character that was just a cat that became a mobster in the
Amazing.
plains. So Butterscotch Puddins, as he is known. So he's now made a part of the WovenRealm setting and is a goon for Soren.
Mr. P.
Mr. P.
I love that he comes with bonus goons. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
I
he's
want.
basically like he's the Watcher's foothold in the Feldperk organized crime scene.
It's fucking sick.
It's a lot of drugs.
By the
A lot
way,
of drugs.
Fenris's dad is staying with the Hectors, so
Amazing.
Yes. Yes.
enjoy, Cerberus. I don't know if Spellcatraz was better.
I'm sure we all caught
I
the.
assume it's just like a frat house, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
absolutely.
want some toad, man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
want some there's just like bongs everywhere.
Amazing.
Yeah, I can just. Oh man. So I'm sure we all caught Cerberus, Fenris, mythological dog names. Ha ha ha.
Ha.
I'm here.
I get it.
I get it.
I'm just saying, I think I'm smart, but then sometimes it takes me like 2 years to figure out why the iris is the
Oh, that was funny.
headquarters of the Watchers.
Yeah, you texted me that this week. It's like, oh man.
Amazing.
So,
Oh, right.
I'm not that bright.
Look, I never claimed to be smart. I'm a musician. I'm not smart.
Look, I'm just playing someone with an 18 in.
I went to design school, okay?
Well, thank you everyone for joining us
It's for
tonight.
wonderful raids and donations.
Yeah. And thank you, players, for that very creative twist on the prison break.
Ooh.
I
That
was
was
here
so much
for
fun.
it.
It was
Well
Nevy's
Well done.
the
Yeah, well
longing
done, Nevy.
guards.
Yes.
Set it
The incredible, just like that is the direction I did not
That is
expect this,
amazing.
and I loved
didn't-
it.
I wasn't even thinking about that when I was like broom closet, but I'm so glad it happened.
Oh, I thought that's where you were going.
No,
Okay.
thought that
I
was
was just like
what I
broom
thought.
closet.
You see, but that's kind of the fun. That's why I like doing those kinds of scenes and stuff. They're really fun to do because then everyone kind of gets to set the scene, and you can do 7 minutes in heaven. And that's how we had a 7-minute timer when they, like it's really fun to do that
That was
stuff.
fun, yeah.
That was
That-
really fun.
Yeah, like
All
pulling
right, we
back.
got 7 minutes.
Yeah, pulling back the curtain. That was all off the cuff there. Like,
Stealing their outfits while they're undressed.
Oh my god.
amazing. That was a great solution.
Knock
Also,
on the door.
Lucy did have time to do that Triss art for us.
yes,
Keep that
Oh,
Triss
Triss
art.
So pretty. It's so pretty. She did such
Yeah.
a good job. I'm obsessed with the coat. I was like, please give me fantasy business casual.
Yes.
And she achieved it so well.
Oh, I'm actually gonna have to be like, expect some updated Fenris art.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, so WovenRealm's gonna be getting wild here.
spoiler alert. He's a 12.
He's a
Whoa.
hot dude.
Whoa.
He's been working out in jail.
He's been working out in jail.
Soul jail.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week. And to those of us watching later, whatever time of day it is, I hope it's a nice one, at least, sort of. We will see you next week, hopefully, for the one shot. And then next time for WovenRealm, we will be having a Lucy back with us.
Yay!
Ooh. All right, so anyway, we're going to go... Shrimps?
Pimps.
shrimp.
last week Shelby was watching and she thought it was so funny that we rated shrimps, and I was like, "That's an every week thing."
Look,
That's
Zach
a
has straight
tradition.
up been like, "Look, I love your games, but shrimps."
But the shrimp.
But
Let's get to the shrimps. Let's go. It's like our after party.
yeah.
It
I know.
is. You know, my shrimps were having a bit of a party earlier. That's not.
All
I
right.
know why. Never mind.
Thank you so much for the raids and donations, everyone.
Thanks,
Thank
y'all.
you.
See you all later. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Welcome. You find yourselves in the town tavern.